Yeah. 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 I'm balling so hard like the mayor. I'm balling so hard like the mayor. I'm balling so hard like the mayor. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god, it's the guy. It's Almighty underscore Teven.
It's fucking Tervine. What the heck, man? Hello, Zerglue. I'll be listening to the guy. Come on, man. I just don't really have a desire to do anything specific. I'm gonna play on a raft and pretend I'm doing something specific as I'm listening to the guy. He's already started. It's probably pretty cool or something. I don't know. I have like no hope for whatever the fuck he's doing. No. That's fine. Don't even really need any of this. Use that one. They get away with this? No, I couldn't. This is like way too fleshy. We're gonna stay a Boglymph right now. That's like the safest bet. It's always the safest bet. Did tits load properly? It probably didn't. No, there it goes. Fucking A. We're gonna be listening to the guy as I'm on the high seas. I was asking Rye if he still wanted to boot up. Apparently he was still committed to it. So he's still committed to it, I guess. Whatever.
Figured I should just say hello since I'm here and you know, getting ready to go rather than having you listen to more music. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the conclusion of Dead Space Remake.
Oh, well.
I know this game has been incredibly long compared to what we originally thought it was going to be. I've already uploaded 16 parts. 17 parts, excuse me. So the game is way longer than I thought it would be. And I think that there's a few factors that made it a longer playthrough. The first factor is that it's essentially all of the original Dead Space with some added content. It's not like there's no cup content in this remake.
Friends can join if they really want to.
Remake. Instead, it's pretty accurate
Big up
to the original game, but does add in a few extras. For example, some of the boss fights have been changed around to be a little bit more different and interesting. Side content, you know, actually backtracking through the Ishimura to grab all of the rigs so you can get the master key and open the rest of the doors. And some of the new cutscenes and videos and missions that are things that play during the missions to add supplementary content. There's actually a few new logs, like the whole first text log of the game is brand new.
Up right now.
Giving backstory to Isaac's parents. And so, you know, basically if you add in the original Dead Space, let's say is 12 hours long. But if you add in some of the new content, it's going to add in a few extra hours. The other factor here is that now I'm an interactive streamer, and being an interactive streamer, that means that I talked with you guys during the course of the playthrough, did shout-outs, updated the leaderboard, and that has probably tacked on a couple of extra hours to the length of the game as well. I seriously thought we'd beat this in like 12 hours, and we are 17 hours in, and we still need one more stream to finish it, alright? So, apologies, this does mean that there will be a switching around of the schedule for this week, which I will explain. I think that the switching around will please some people, and it certainly will help out because what's going to happen is it's not going to screw up our night streams at all. Like our night streams are already scheduled that tomorrow night was going to be Oblivion, and Sunday night was going to be Warzone, and that's not going to change at all. Instead, it's going to be the daytime streams that are going to shift around a little bit here, and we'll talk about that in a bit. But anyway, the intention tonight is to beat Dead Space Remake. We are entering into the final chapter, chapter 12. So, the final chapter, if I'm remembering correctly, from the original game, was about anywhere from an hour to 90 minutes long. So depending on how long it takes me, how much interaction we have tonight, will determine how long it takes to beat it. If we have some extra time, what I would like to do is do a mini review where I give you my full thoughts on the game and compare it directly with the very recent Callisto Protocol made by the same dev team that originally designed Dead Space 15 years ago. So,
yeah, why is it not here?
Interesting. It'll be very interesting. And let's see how it goes tonight, all right? Being that this is the last hurrah for Dead Space, I want to welcome any of you who are here to be here live with me. By the way, this will likely be the last survival horror playthrough for quite some time. with all the stuff that we now have
No, it's
on the
there.
agenda and in the horizon here coming
Just
up.
not loaded?
Likely horror will be going on hold until the next. When is the next horror game? I couldn't even tell you. Resident Evil 4, which is coming out in March. So probably about a month and a half of waiting until the Resident Evil 4 remake until we get more horror in the rotation.
It is.
Okay.
Why is it not there?
So I hope you've enjoyed this month and a half of horror. You know, it started with Callisto Protocol, and then it rolled into Resident Evil 1 Remake, which then rolled into Signalis, and now, of course, Dead Space Remake. 4 survival horror games back-to-back here on DSP Gaming. I hope it's been a good time for all of you. Good evening to everyone joining. Haseo, how are you? Jade, how are you? I see a few people are tagging me. How are you doing tonight?
Whoa, hello, how are
hope
you?
You're all in a good
Hello.
mood. You're ready for some fun and to see how it all
Open
ends. Some of
self.
you have already told me throughout this playthrough you've never seen the original Dead Space, so you have no idea how it's going to end. Let me put it this way. You're in for a treat that is going to mess with you. Let's just put it that way. The ending, the first time I played the game, completely messed with me. 1,000,000%. I was like,
How come?
what?
What?
It blew my mind.
Huh?
Okay. So I'm curious how you guys will react. I'm also curious how they've done the end of the game.
Oh
because
my
originally it was a
God.
giant
Okay,
boss
that's
fight,
there.
But the other bosses
I
that have been
wasn't-
in the game have been different.
It's showing up when
so
it
I'm
was.
curious if those
where
bosses
it
will be the
was.
same or different, or how this is going to go. Okay.
Okay. The shark is gonna get me in a second.
Good evening, X Shooter. No sleep,
Just,
real vibes.
he's
Cheetah
hungry.
Man. RAC. Slayer's here tonight, saying he actually has the night off tonight, and he's here to chill and relax. Awesome. Good to have you here for the conclusion of Dead Space Remake. How is everyone? Hello, hello. All right, so guys, just as you know, it's the usual. If you contribute in any way, I'll give you a shout out. It's the conclusion of Dead
Well,
Space. It would be great
it'll
to
be
get
fine.
some good contributions tonight if you have liked the
Some
playthrough
good
so far.
contributions.
All right, I had a great day earlier today. The
Yeah.
contributions were quite good, so I'm not going to sit here and complain if we ended up having a slower stream. But I'm just saying, it would be nice
Right
to have a
now.
good, strong finish, right?
Finish.
What else?
Well, we need a rally.
You know, here's what we'll do. I will tell you guys the schedule at the end. That way, you know, I don't want to start talking about the schedule now because I'm going to say it at the end again anyway. At the end of tonight's stream, I will tell you the schedule moving forward for the rest of the week. Yes, it is different. I have changed it, shuffled it around.
Oh no.
All right? So
Schedule
I'll tell you all at
segment.
the end of the stream tonight, rather than have to
Boy,
reiterate it
howdy. Can't wait
over
for
the
one of
course the
those.
night, okay? There's some incentive for you to stick around for the rest of the stream. A couple shout outs during the break.
You can
Sid
just check
Alchemist
his
became a
Twitter.
super supporter.
Why
Thank
are you
you, Sid
pretending it's
Alchemist,
gonna be
for
super
becoming a
new?
supporter of the
Get
channel.
outta here.
Mango Jewel Pods just re-upped their membership for 8
Stop.
months and kills for a while. Hair looks good in Dead Space. Yes, I showered tonight. My hair's all puffy and curly and being silly, all conditioned here tonight.
Man. Gotta build more raft.
I'm trying to get some coffee in me before we start, but the coffee is hot. And I don't want to burn my mouth. Remember, guys, please tonight, if you can, like the stream.
Come on,
I go for
man.
100 likes every stream, and having a good, strong engagement at the end of this playthrough also
No,
would
wait,
help
we
tons.
need to make a hammer.
I
That's
got
what we gotta do.
First tip of the night here,
Need rope.
a $5 tip from Mishael. He says, Phil, make us whole again. Oh, I will do my best. I shall do my best to make everyone whole tonight. I will. Yes, that's very creepy, dog. I'm glad you've been enjoying the playthrough. Let me just put it this way. That quote is going to be very important at the end of the game. If they didn't change the ending from the original Dead Space, that quote actually is way more important than you even know in the plot. As you're going to see something's going to happen. I'm not going to spoil it. But you shall
You're
see
already
shortly what I
spoiling
mean.
right now by telling us it's in the end. I'm just saying.
All right, we're going to get started momentarily. Anyone else have anything they would like to chat about before we begin?
No,
Any-
you could
any,
just start.
Burning matters
He's
to
already
discuss.
started, so it doesn't.
How's my afternoon? It's all right. All right. Afternoon. Had an interesting dinner with my wife. It was soup and salad. She made tomato
Aw,
soup,
man,
homemade tomato soup,
soup and
we had a
salad.
spring greens, mixed green salad with little
Good.
cherry tomatoes, and a little bit of shredded cheddar and some croutons with a little bit of ranch dressing. So it was a soup and salad combo dinner, and also we had some Italian bread that we dipped in the soup.
Oh,
It was
Italian
a
bread.
No protein dinner. Like there was literally no protein. It was all veggies and a little bit of dairy and a little bit of grain there with the bread. So, but it was pretty good. Haven't had a salad in a very long time. Let's see here. Mostly real life says, hope your food situation for Saturday's figured out. You mean for next Saturday? We got to do this tomorrow. We seriously,
man,
okay, I'm
tell.
not exaggerating. I'm not making this shit up. Tomorrow's podcast, Level 1 podcast, I don't care if the biggest gaming news of ever hits. We're not doing gaming news tomorrow. Tomorrow we have to sort out this Super Bowl event because every day I say we're gonna do it, and then there's a million game news stories, and by the time we get through them, all we have time
he
to do is
spent
shout
so
outs
much
and
time on the schedule
or
segment
the
this
podcast
morning.
is over. So tomorrow,
That's why you weren't able to do
Super
it.
Bowl podcast. Like literally, I'm gonna call it the Super Bowl podcast tomorrow. We're gonna figure out food. We're gonna figure out if I'm ordering decorations.
He's not
We're gonna order
ordering
some stuff off Amazon. We're doing it all tomorrow on the
wings.
show.
I'm mad.
10:45 a.m.
I'm actually
Pacific time.
fucking
So
pissed
be here
off.
or
I knew he wasn't,
miss
but,
out
yeah.
on being part of the interactive fun, planning that event, which is 1 week from tomorrow.
It could have happened though. I was kind of praying it would.
Are we buying plushies? That's
wings.
a good question. We're gonna see what we can find. And also pricing is a factor because it was funny today earlier on our first Dead Space stream. People were talking about, well, why don't you get some wings from like a Wingstop? We were talking about someone ordered food from Wingstop.
Nope.
I said I never had Wingstop before. Some people say it's good. And they're like, why don't you order wings from Wingstop for the Super Bowl event? And I'm like, well, if we're doing that, fine, but that's money. You know, then I can't get a bunch of decorations.
Money.
Also, I'm ordering
pizza.
Also, I said we were going to make homemade nachos or dip. Oh, by the way, I said we were going to get other snacks. So, like, what has to go to make the room for Wingstop? You know what I'm saying?
Know what it is that I'm saying?
What has to get the boot to get Wingstop? Because we can't do all of that. First of all, I'll never eat all that food, and also I can't afford all that. You know. So tomorrow morning we're figuring all this out. We will talk about the options on the podcast, and we'll go one by one through them. We'll see what people think, and we will probably end up setting it in and ordering some stuff. Okay.
Can't wait for the stuff.
Okay.
Anyway.
I received a $20 tip. Wow.
Oh.
This is very generous. A $20 tip from Brett. Brett, thank you so much. He says, here's to a great stream. I really enjoyed your Dead Space playthrough. Awesome, Brett. Thank you so much. Here, an animation for you. $20. Biggest tip of the night so far. It's good to have you here for the finale tonight.
Yeah, he had a salad.
Sorry,
Imagine that. Imagine a salad being consumed by dark.
Or do I? Lord Prince Albert is here tonight. Did a super chat, and he says
something pertinent.
After the stream, for the Super Bowl stream, am I gonna invite guys over to dogpile on top of me in real life? That would be cool for a tip goal. No, I don't think so.
Yeah, he doesn't know enough
Thanks
guys.
for the suggestion, but I don't think so.
He is the guy, but there's not enough guys in his
also
in that place.
Chupa Mi Verga 69. If you don't know what that means, you don't need to know. Real After membership for 18 months is what's up, DSP? What is going on, Chupa? But you could chupa somewhere else. You're not chupaing anywhere around here, and you're certainly not going to ask me to chupa you. Okay. Just invite some dudes over. Oh, yeah.
I know I'm in the ocean,
Haruto
but they gotta
Soma
stay away.
Asked, did I ever watch Kamen Rider series? My favorite is Kamen Rider Wizard. I knew it
Wizard?
because it was weird.
Hell yeah.
I remember Power Rangers was on American television for maybe a year to 2 years, and then all of a sudden, they started putting a million Power Rangers similar shows, like Kamen Rider and Beetleborgs, and there was another one too, and then later on, they had the live-action Ninja Turtle show. And I was like, I guess one wasn't enough. Like, when you have one and it's popular, now, just like everything, we have to oversaturate the market. So they ended up putting out 5, 6 of the same shows. Yeah, VR Troopers, that was another one too. I remember that one, VR Troopers. So, I remember Kamen Rider being on, but I never watched it because I didn't even watch, like, any of them. Like, Power Rangers, maybe I watched the first season and saw the movie, and I think that was it. After that, I stopped caring. But a lot of people were so hardcore into it, then they started watching all the other shows. But no, I never really saw Kamen Rider. I just know what it is. It's the one he looks like a bug head on, right? It's like almost like a mantis helmet, and he's riding a motorcycle.
No, that's not all of it. It's like so surface.
Have I seen the Lord of the Flies movie? Of course I did. Lord of the Flies was required reading and watching when I was a kid. It actually was very common in school that you had to read and or watch or both. So I think I had to read it for class, and then we ended up watching the movie in class, actually. Okay.
He's really stalling it out.
All right, are you guys ready?
I think they were ready a while ago.
Are you ready? I hope you're ready.
Here, we need some
let's do this.
Rope.
When I was in school, were the TVs color or black and white? Oh, when I was in school, they didn't have TV. We had to listen to the tube. They called it the tube. You know, now they call it the radio. Back then, they called it the tube. We had to listen to the tube. And we listened to The Lone Ranger and Little Orphan Annie. Those are our two favorite serials. Because that's what they called them back then, serials on the radio. Oh, excuse me, the tube. Oh, it's Little Orphan Annie. Yes, I'm about 170 years old, if you didn't know. Anyway.
And you act like it.
Are we ready to resume?
We're not dealing with a nighttime shark
Okay, let's
attack.
do this.
Don't need any of that shit.
Everyone, it has been a long ride.
A long
We
ride.
are now entering
part we're wasting so much time today.
Of my Dead Space remake playthrough. It has been a much longer game than I anticipated it ever would have been. I thought this would have been around the same length as the original. But actually what's happened is the added content has made this game be a lot more of a longer playthrough than I thought. You know, I thought maybe 12 hours. We're now entering hour 18. And in addition to that, this game had some additional...
Okay.
Oh.
What? Excuse me. Okay. What's up, Blood Speed Sandwich? Welcome to the stream. We're currently listening to the guy while I'm on a raft. And for some reason, I can't throw my thing. Really bugged out there for a second.
What the fuck? Stop that. Stop that right now.
Well, hopefully you like listening to shit.
Fuck this.
While nothing happens. Dude, okay, what the fuck?
Where did it go?
Damn.
Oh!
Like it's bugging out. It wants to cast when I don't want to cast.
There's still another one.
Yeah, he's I don't know what part he's on, but he's definitely been playing this for way too long. Shit needs to end. It needed to end like forever ago.
Okay, I think we took them out. Holy moly. And I got some ammo back for it, so that's good. Just fucking stomp them all. Alright, well, oh, I'm on the wrong side now. I am on the wrong side. I don't think there's anything over here, right? We had already flew around when there was anti-grav, and there was nothing here. So anyway, what I was saying was I feel the reason that this game has been so long is because of the added content. You know, backtracking through the Ishimura to try to find all the hidden keycard codes so that we get the master code for all the doors. I feel that actually did
get out of here.
The game. In addition to the whole we were trying to follow, we found out her whole plot line over here and was basically opposing Dr. Mercer, and then at the end she had to pretend to like be his friend and all that to survive. Like that was all optional content that wasn't in the original game. And in addition, get this shit off my legs. In addition, a lot of the stuff originally had been either text logs or non-existent, and there was extra cutscenes in this game.
Thing that I gotta do?
That actually added in plot lines from the anime.
Oh, like that.
So there was more supplemental materials here that originally had not been part of the main game. So it definitely lengthened the length of my playthrough. It lengthened the length of my playthrough. You know what I'm saying?
Know what I'm saying?
Here we are. So where are we? Just to summarize.
Let me get those
barrels. We have the marker. It's on this ship. We're gonna fly down to Aegis 7. So we're leaving the Ishimura. Goodbye to Ishimura. Everyone wave goodbye.
Bye,
Say
Ishimura.
Goodbye to Ishimura. We're not seeing it again. This is the end of it. We don't come back. Us is you.
Hi. Goodbye, Ishimura.
That's the end of it. And now we're going to try to return this marker that they took off Aegis 7 back to the planet in the hopes that that will make whatever creature is down there making all these necromorphs, you know, come alive, that it'll basically be appeased and it won't bother us anymore. Now, remember, we found out something from Kendra just a few minutes ago in the playthrough that this marker is not really natural. It's a man-made marker that was made to basically copy a marker they had really found. A marker that they had found on Earth many millennia ago, and that became the basis of Scientology. Excuse me, the basis of Scientology. What a Freudian slip there, right?
Wait a minute, Scientology. When did this game become about that?
So here's my question, and you know, I don't know if the game will answer it. If
oh,
this is
you
a
know,
man-made
you
marker,
know what the game's
then
gonna
why
do.
did it create
play this
this
game,
hive mind creature down on the planet of Aegis 7. If this is fully man-made in place there, right? Where did everything come from? Do the markers themselves make humans turn into these mutated necromorphs? Is that what they're saying?
Get him, Tom Cruise.
So the hive mind was created by all the people who were on the planet and died and became a hive mind creature?
No!
I guess we're gonna see if they try to explain that at the end, but here we go. We're going to Aegis 7 for the finale, the final chapter.
Alright, we're good.
We're about to have some big revelations, if I remember correctly.
We sail for there. I feel like there's an island that way. Hey, no, over there. That Tenon's getting a Broadway show in Japan. That's wild.
Together again. Dun, 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 dun. Together again.
DSP singing a Broadway show.
All right.
Put that over.
We're off.
Like I keep losing track of it.
Whoa, look, he's even a headache. The marker's messing with his head.
You CPU cooler?
One more ride together then.
Hopefully everything's doing all right with you. But
One more
I'm hanging.
ride.
I didn't know what I wanted to do today. Was on the fence. Make some grilling situation here soon. What I think.
If you're not ready, space and terrifying something there. Planet is restless.
The perfect game to like not do anything.
Oh,
We're hungry.
You know all this,
okay,
Nicole?
we're like famished. And we're slow. Okay, wait. We gotta eat one of these.
At this point, you almost think like she's being mind controlled by the marker and she's a vessel for its intentions, right? And now where did she go? Right?
That's gonna sink
She totally
immediately.
seems like she's a vessel for its intentions and she's leading you along, kind of doing what it wants you to do, right? Totally. The fact that earlier she was saying make us whole again.
Achievement.
Holy shit, could it be any more of a giveaway? Complete chapter 11 on any difficulty. All right. We're into the final chapter.
Kara, my favorite waifu now? No. I was remarking how Oda seems to make a lot of his animal individuals very unique, and
Oh, there she is.
I don't know. I was confused and concerned for a moment, but only for a moment.
Can I get across? No, I have to get to that side from over there.
Fuck. Okay, we gotta rotate that. We're not letting that barrel go.
Look
It
at
could have
this.
food.
So there's like a weird force field or something that they've got going on here. Look at this.
It didn't have any food.
That looks cool. See, I don't remember what this looked like in the original game, but that looks pretty cool. They got this weird force field going on over a giant crater that they've been digging.
Definitely make some
And that looks
a
like
grill.
a big piece of earth they ripped out and it's floating or something. Huh. I don't know how the planet cracker technology works or whatever. All right, let's investigate around. We got all kind. Oh no, well, I don't think we're gonna find any help. I don't think we're finding any help down here. I already see a body hanging inside. I'm pretty sure the same shit that happened on the Ishimura has happened down here. Yeah, we're gonna be on our own, to say the least. Grab some ammo. Oh, this is the living quarters. Locked. Living quarters? What about the dying quarters? We need a battery to open this door.
Very clever, Phil. I can go for some planet crackers too.
You're supposed to do something with it.
Hey,
Why
let's,
else would it be
no,
there, right?
hold on. Did I fill that?
We were looking
I
for a
did.
battery somewhere. Oh, we can walk right across.
I keep thinking like I don't
I'm not thinking
have
it's
something.
complicated. It's
I
not.
do.
Any battery around here to put in the door? No, but we have an item. Credit. Shout out to a $5 tipper. It's actually Spawn Killers. A long time no see. A little while ago, I had some shoulder surgery. I guess I have some
shoulder
inflammation there where
surgery?
I can't bend my thumb. I may need another surgery. I bet you're glad I didn't play Forspoken.
Ow, why?
Am I glad you didn't play Forspoken? Oh, you mean you bet I'm glad I didn't play Forspoken? Yeah, I mean, not saying it's a terrible game.
Oh,
but,
man.
You know.
We were shitting on Forspoken, and then we were saying Hi-Fi Rush is going to be great. And now we're back to shitting on Forspoken.
So I'm glad that I didn't play it.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Can we get a fish or shark brain for this?
Sorry to hear this.
I don't know. I could make it. I'm not going to make it now, though. This is kind of like an impromptu.
It's meant to. Trust me, it's actually meant to keep you on your toes, confused right now about what's going on. There should be elaboration by the end, I believe. Okay. No more nodes. Oh no, I think there'll be more nodes.
Need some food desperately.
To the main control, can't go there yet.
Hey Shark, if you were gonna join, you know you can join,
really?
Right? It should be open.
Slayer says he bought an optional cooling fan for his Xbox Series S that has lighting built into it too. That's interesting.
Wow, man. Pretty cool.
I think the X is fine.
Those
the
I
S
could
might
get.
need additional cooling, simply because it is a flatter device, while this one is a cylinder that has that air tunnel that kind of pumps through it. So here she is. Why are you just standing still? On a pool of blood.
The commentary on fucking Forspoken is not.
Well, before I do this,
it's not clever. I don't.
Shit over here. See
really.
Here, let's get our recharge of our stasis. There's some items we saw.
I'm not gonna
grab these.
I don't know. I'm not gonna jump on the hate bandwagon only because it's like, okay, DSP's hating on it, but why is he hating on it? Because other people hated on it?
Speaking of nodes,
what was the point then?
Still got more nodes. We're in
we
the
care
final
more about what other people think than what he thinks?
Gold semiconductor. Don't we have a diamond?
Apparently
we have a diamond semiconductor to sell too when we find a vendor. So, all right, let's do the load here. She's pretty creepy, standing literally completely still.
Sail
like,
that
not
way.
moving in any way. That's pretty weird. Hello, Darth
There
Galbach.
could be
Good evening.
food. Could be actual food over there. Is the throw command not
as we walk
working?
towards it, look at our camera's gonna screw
It's not
up
working.
again.
I'll check it out, but
that's a cool visual effect.
we're not getting there. I'm not swimming in that because we don't have any stamina. I know the shark's gonna kill me.
That's the rock they're talking about. That rock is.
Yeah, we're not even moving towards it.
The loading track leads directly to the excavation site.
We're going for it. We're going for it.
The hive mind will obey.
Gotta wait till our stamina's high enough.
What does that mean?
Get away! Stop!
We'll be whole again.
No, I don't wanna.
Saying that?
I don't wanna.
That's the unitologists. You know.
The moment I try to, we're gonna die.
That's what makes me feel like she's completely mind controlled by probably either the unitologist or the marker, right? In addition, she's creepily standing there.
I'll help from the control room.
Well, you're gonna help me from the control room. I don't want this. Fuck this. I'm going in with you. I said I'm going in with you.
I know that's what the spear's for, but not in the water, man. I'm gonna die in the water.
Anyway, let's see here.
I received
a $1 tip.
You know what? It's so transparent when you know he has money because it's always, let's see here. It always happens. What? Huh?
Gamer Guy is basically giving the scientific explanation about the marker, which I know. However, I don't want to read that, Gamer Guy, simply because there are many people here who have never played the game before.
Oh, you already know.
Spoiler.
Man.
So I'm actually not going to explain what's
Okay,
really
why
going
did we
on.
even lie
At
earlier?
the end of the game, I'll give you guys a little bit of a summary because I know even more because I played the other two games. All right.
Thanks, Phil.
So, Lorbert's Albert, another super
Then
taste
we
out of a
didn't
riddle.
know,
What's
and we
cheese you
actually
can
know.
produce but would never eat? Butt cheese. Like when you cut the cheese, butt cheese. You would not want to eat butt cheese.
What?
But you can produce a lot of it. I produce tons of it. I produce like insane amounts of butt cheese every day. Like if you could fill my house with, okay, forget it. Anyway, let's continue with the coffee here.
I swear to God, every day we stray further and further from God's light.
Wait, what? Restore the power to the shutter. They want me to go back out? The fuck? What are you talking about? There's a server room. There's a landing pad atrium. And here's a vendor. We can sell all the... Oh, text log. Let's read the text log, too. From Captain Matthias. Retrieve victims of Union Square mass suicide from ages 7. There was a mass suicide here. Bodies to be transported to the USG Ishimura morgue. Gabe, yeah, I know. It's casket duty, but I think you'll like this one. I hear a buddy of yours is down at ages 7, and a kitty assignment like this should leave time for a meetup. Don't scare the rookie, Alyssa. So... the people on the planet ages 7 went nuts before the people on the Ishimura. And they committed mass suicide, and then, wow, the diamond
my day was alright.
25,000.
I'm just kind of chilling. I didn't actually know what I wanted to do today. I was debating on whether or not I wanted to stream.
Nodes,
Part of me was like, I should stream, but it's like, I didn't even know what I wanted to do. I had another contractually obligated game that I received.
Like something that's small, we can even get another node.
Key for.
Here.
And it would have been okay for streaming DSP2, but I don't know. It would have been a little weird.
Just sell this.
Gonna skip past this.
Here, and oh, here's a bench.
You have skipped.
And then they brought the marker on their ship, and they all went nuts too, and started turning into necromorphs and shit. So there you go.
Wait.
I received a $1.25 tip from Spawn Killer again. He said, I like how they're remastering or remaking older games. Where's my Infamous and Prototype?
Perfect.
I would 1,000,000% go for an Infamous collection. Infamous 1, Infamous 2, and Festival of Blood DLC. I would buy that in a heartbeat for $70 because that's 3 good games in one with a modern packaging. I would love that. However, knowing the pricing that they're doing for these remakes, they'd probably charge you $400 for it.
Oh, okay, that was a pineapple.
Okay, I finished my coffee. Yeah, I miss Infamous. Remember last year, I had PlayStation Plus Premium, and we tried to stream Infamous 2, and it actually was streaming quite well. And I was like, oh crap, that's pretty good. So we can't do anything with the suit. We maxed the plasma cutter. All right, we, flamethrower, I'm trying to think, we have 7, okay? Can we maximize damage on any weapon? Yes, we have 1, 2, 3. It would take 4 on the flamethrower to maximize damage. We've already maximized damage on the line gun. Yeah. So it's really
is he
just
playing Dead Space instead of high? So
capacity, rate of fire.
When for people who are wondering why he's playing this right now instead of hi-fi,
we've already maximized the standard damage.
He didn't finish Dead Space today because he kept goofing around and doing little mini things. Because he wants to autistically get it 100%.
I think let's maximize
we have to finish it today.
We have the ability to do it. So we gotta do
and he doesn't really want to play Hi-Fi Rush because he believes Hi-Fi Rush is stupid and it's not going to give him money. So don't be surprised if it goes away.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, why not? All right. Now we have 2 more. We can do this.
Oh my God, you
firewall will burn for
dumb
much longer.
animal.
That's the alternate fire. I have used the alternate fire of that. Greatly increased fuel capacity.
Eating all my damn boat.
1 more node and we will have like insane fuel capacity. So now the flamethrower has like crazy good range apparently. Cool. Sounds good to me. What about Second Son? Second Son was at PS4. Doesn't really need to be remade in my opinion, but knowing them, they would remake it anyway. They're remaking games from like 2 years ago now, so
I should play Dead Space. I really
what's in the A tree?
Don't want to. Not that interested in it. I have the original. I was gonna play on PC.
It's oddly quiet down here, isn't it?
But I didn't get around to doing it back during the Spooktober month.
Weird.
So
what's this?
No spooky game for you guys.
I say flamer, it's flamethrower, but I call it flamer. An audio log, okay.
Sergeant Bram Newman, PSEC evacuation report. The shuttle gone. Took off and crashed right back down into the bay.
Damn.
Must be 100 people hit. We've lost the rest of the shuttle. God.
Wow.
There's no way out. Anyone hearing me? Do not land. I repeat, do not land on Egypt 7. Fuck the Ishimura. They left us to die.
I guess they
How
left
is
them. They
that
were supposed to
funny?
rescue them. They didn't even care. They just fucking left them there.
How is that a funny
Keep in mind,
thing?
it was unitologists running the Ishimura, so if they knew about everything going on down here, they probably didn't give a fuck. All right, let's do it. Here we go. Greatly increased capacity. Boom.
More menus.
All right.
Get out of the
I think I
menu.
just leveled this thing up. There's another one. There's definitely another one in there. No?
King DD Duke is gonna have his
no.
hands full, I swear. Where's some of big
she's
scaredy
nuts.
pants?
A
All
dead
know that
space.
already.
There's apparently a fourth enemy out here I killed. I didn't even know.
Throw
I
thingy
just
might be
murdered it with a
disabled. It's
flamethrower.
definitely
That's interesting.
it's definitely
Hey, open the door.
something.
Stop digging around.
Every now and then it feels like I'm just I whiff the throw.
Look at this guy. Oh, look, the range is insane. Wow, we upgraded this thing. It's crazy good now. Holy shit, yo, the flamethrower is real good. Look how far away I am. Damn, I can kill things from super far away. Oh, this is so good upgraded.
That's sweet, Phil.
Holy shit. Of course, you get at the end of the game, but what are you gonna do, right? This is how it works.
Oh, play
So
it.
they want me to do this? Yeah, they want me to activate and open the shutter.
Ducks, man.
This is the
It's only
next
at the end
part,
of the
alright.
game. Be kind of broken if it was in
Bringing
the
it
beginning of the game,
Bring that
right?
sucker in.
Maybe you'd just be using it all the time and it wouldn't be that fun.
Move it in, nice and slow. Don't break that man-made marker. Come on now. That thing's worth a pretty penny. I'm gonna sell that sucker on Craigslist. Maybe eBay. Maybe not. Real Take Sports is here. Did a super chat. Do you think a dozen eggs will reach 672? Actually, I think a dozen eggs is more expensive than 672 in a lot of places. I haven't
Yeah,
bought eggs in
it
a while here,
is.
but prices have skyrocketed, so they might actually be more expensive than that.
I wonder why is
I
that,
think it was
Phil?
super chat, and then it looks like ooh.
Maybe inflation is finally meaning something
And then,
to you.
what is going on here? Now, wait a second. I think I might be possessed by the fucking marker. I can't even spell RTS.
Let's see.
I also received a $2 tip from Lady Charisma. On the topic of remakes, what series would you want to see get? Would you want to see get a Master Chief Collection treatment? I love Gears or Splinter Cell. I really want a new Splinter Cell. I could go for a modern Gears trilogy altogether. I could. I never really, the only Gears game I played Gears 2 and 3 for you guys. I never played the first one. So if they redid those, that would be kind of neat. If they redid them for a modern audience.
I guess they're all right.
Maybe get Dave
My
Bautista
God.
to play the main character.
Mama Ann wants
I
to
don't know.
go
I'm
visit
just
the
throwing
Philippines
that out
again.
there. I don't know. Gears could work.
I'm in agreement as well, but I mean, I don't think I'm going to be going this year.
What is that chanting?
Hey, fuck
Who's
off!
singing in here? Woo, Necromorph,
Please.
so cool. I wonder if it'll be the same or not.
Good lord.
Feeling.
I mean, but that's about it.
Whenever
I
you see
suppose.
one of these, there's a good reason.
Too much
It either means
work.
there's a puzzle
Keeps
or there's
everybody
400
busy.
enemies coming. So
I haven't got a chance to talk to my
take
uncle
your
in,
pick.
like
What do you
forever.
think is going to be coming here?
I didn't follow up with him.
Well, now you got your answer.
No, he was
You sons of bitches.
he was messaging about Pops' anniversary.
Quarantine is my favorite place to be.
Dude,
When a
please.
necromorph comes, I turn him into dinner. Fuck.
Don't gotta be this annoying,
Flame
man.
wall. I don't have enough. All right, thought I had enough. Shitty ass, shitty ass. Okay, I killed him. I got him at the last second. Wait, did I take damage? I don't think so.
Dig up shitty ass,
Oh, that's
I
what it is. The
suppose.
fucking projectile asshole over there. You're not dead? You're about to be. Dude, the flavor is so good now.
Come on, please!
Dude, they keep coming, but you just
Ow.
walk right into it. You can't do nothing. Look.
Fuck
You
these
can't do
bottles,
anything.
man.
It's tremendous. Any more? Oh, yeah, I hear another one. I don't know where it is, though.
How much money he's got today? He's
I'm
looking
like
at a
400
whopping
power up.
33
Oh,
bucks.
God, it's right there. It's the baby.
He's doing pretty good.
Offline
A little
baby.
annoying, but
Who wants
you
a
know,
delicious offline baby for dinner?
he's doing pretty good today. Like shit like that. Manta Ray. Manta Ray. I've never seen one of those in this game. I have only played a couple hours of this game, so all of this is relatively new. I'm gonna build a.
Jesus, she's so creepy. Nicole, could you stop talking to me now? You're saying some of the weirdest, creepiest shit, and it's obvious you're
Oh
being
wait,
mind controlled,
what if I
so
had to do it via here?
Can you keep your thoughts to yourself?
Storage.
All right, so activate the brick. We have to get this to go
brick,
through now.
Paddle,
Just
streamer.
like before. Back on the Ishimura.
Damn it.
Holy shit.
Small crop.
We had an Aflam baby for dinner.
I guess if I get
It's
seeds,
delicious.
that'll be good. And none of this is gonna help. Maybe I have to learn it?
What I like fried
You could
necromorph
build
or
it,
roasted
but-
necromorph legs? Depends. It depends on if how the coating tastes, and if we actually like maybe we baste it, maybe we like
What?
completely marinate the legs. If you marinate
Oh,
the
he's
necromorph
talking
legs,
about
they might taste
the
pretty good.
necromorph.
A lot of things that are pretty gross if you marinate. I can't breathe. Life, so that could be the key to necromorph gourmet. Anyway, are we going now? I guess we are. Transport the marker through the supply depot. Does that mean we have to hit this button?
Please.
Oh, the body. Ew! Ew! Ugh. I can't even stop it. It's glitched. Ew. Well, there goes the marker. But that didn't open that door. Can we go through this door? Holding zone? Maybe we go to the holding zone. No, that door opened now, but let's see what's in the holding zone.
Head over a little bit to the right.
We've
That
got
box.
some optional shit. Oh, look at this. An optional door we can go through with some goodies over there. Another node. Real Take Sports is super chat. Do you like your eggs scrambled or over hard? I like them both actually. Scrambled are okay if they're seasoned well or have something else in them. Then they're good. But an egg over easy or even over hard, I mean, pretty good. I like having a little bit of a runny yolk if you're gonna have it like sunny side
You
up. Or
don't
over
want it
easy.
over hard.
More ammo, credits. Jesus, I got so much ammo at this point. We just got all those items. Let's take a look. Yeah, look, my inventory is filling up with items.
Oh,
This is
it's
crazy.
the
Oh,
toss
you know what's
not
funny though?
working.
Look,
Oh, you
they
know
won't
what?
give me
Toss
flamer
probably
fuel,
isn't
so maybe I
working.
should
Hold
go
up.
over to like
I know
contact
why.
ammo. Let's use the contact
Probably
gun
forgot
for
to
a bit.
reconnect it.
I think the rule of thumb, and I know we're at the end of the game,
I
and I'm
keep
just
forgetting
realizing
that.
this, but I'm
Okay,
thinking
never mind.
in this game, if you're using a
get your
weapon
toss.
actively, the game won't drop much or any ammo
B,
for
my
it.
B.
But if you're using a different weapon, then it'll start dropping the ammo for the weapon that you need it the most for outside of the one you're using.
Dude,
So
try
I
and throw
believe
credenzas
now,
at
if we have
me.
this contact gun out and we're using it, I'll get flamer.
Here, here's 16 credenzas.
Yes, this is the last chapter. Though, Buck. This is the finale right now.
And here's a
Got a
bunch of
save
unicorns.
As we can grab it over there, it doesn't look like it. Let's save up before we can
Help!
go to the next area.
Help! Help! It's breaking!
Get that marker moving. Get
Okay.
it moving in.
There you go.
Ah, shit.
Hopefully this should be okay. We're gonna.
Power failure detected.
Okay, we're gonna leave this here. Leave this here. It'll stay still. It'll stay still. I look for food. Oh, fuck. I can't even get up there. It's gonna work out. Fucking shark came and ate part of my boat again. And go around. Outta here.
Ghostbusters! That's how it's done, baby. I mean,
Man,
I
what a
could've easily
great
thrown
time for
those
a
canisters at
Ghostbusters
them.
reference.
Look at that. Intended me to do, but I got a cool gun. Why wouldn't I use it? Right? I mean, I fucking upgraded the gun for a reason, not to have it just sit in my inventory. Of course, that's where they want me to go. So I should investigate the rest of the room. Credits.
No,
In here.
the shark needs to fuck off. It
Right.
can't eat everything
Vendor.
here.
I don't know what I would do at the vendor at this point.
I need food so bad. This is how I can't, you know, live off of these potatoes. How hungry is my character?
Item I just grabbed. I couldn't even tell. It's too dark. Blind racks.
No.
Box. So dark.
Don't fall
It's
off.
so dark. The astronaut says, man, the gun looks beautiful when you shoot it. And liquid plasma look. What happened to Hi-Fi?
Miss,
Hi-Fi
I thought you were coming in
tomorrow.
here.
I will tell you all at the end of the stream.
I thought you were going to play.
Really
it's open to other people to join if they're friends.
That's why we're doing this tonight.
You're literally not joining. What the fuck, Miss Shark? Are you not my friend on Steam? Is that what it is? You're not my friend?
You'll be fully informed, rest assured.
And sorry, I forgot to give you a Hail Satan. Hail Satan.
So I don't think we have anything to do with the
Gotta
vendor.
praise Satan for all of the parts
Holy
we're
moly,
getting.
ladies and gentlemen, I have received
A big tip, big tip.
$25 tip here tonight. It is from Haseo.
And he's being so
Haseo, it's
fucking
5
weird.
pages. Looking forward to your mini review when you beat this tonight. You have to do a new game.
Save it for the review, Haseo. It's not that serious.
Good luck. That sounds like a pretty daunting task, man. Impossible, where basically, what is it? You die like almost instantly. There's like no ammo. I just heard like a million things about it to make it like really hard. So I don't know if I would go on impossible. Hard, yes. Impossible, I don't know about that shit. I don't know if that sounds like
It doesn't have the game.
It sounds more like you want to torture yourself.
Then why did you ask to join the game earlier?
Really want to go
I think you were like, yeah, man. Are you gonna open it up? It's like, yeah, man, you can totally join.
All right, it is indeed.
You were just fucking with me. What the
Classes.
fuck?
I think they were saying you can only have one save file at a time or something. I'm not sure how it goes.
I think that it's running quiet. As long as it can run fine, that's like the
only
big
save over,
thing.
no multiple save slots, only one save slot. So you can save more than once, but it's only one save slot.
He was just asking a question. No, he was trying to join, and he let me down.
I don't see why
That's
you
what
need
happened.
another save
He let
slot,
me down.
right? You only need the one. So that's really not much of a that's not much of a challenge, Mike. And then if you die, isn't it true you resume, but then you're on hard mode? So basically you have one chance to win. If you die once, that's it, you're on hard. You gotta start the run over. That's what I heard. That could be wrong. That's what I heard.
I like how you finally changed your
Alright.
tune, Phil, once people corrected you enough times. Yeah, that's what I heard, man. That's what I heard.
Cool.
I heard that's how it works.
Let's do this.
That's how it works, Phil.
Now wait a minute. What's that?
I don't know how many
You have
times
no
everybody
flavor
had to
fuel?
tell you
Yeah,
that,
I
but
did.
yeah,
What
that's
did
how
I
it
say?
works.
I said if you use one gun, you'll get the flavor fuel for what you need, and I got more flavor fuel immediately. Lock. Wait a minute. They told me to come in here.
Now entering tether control. Cross-contamination field engaged.
There's a maximum
Dude,
security box.
stop.
There was? I told there was a maximum security box. Well, I missed it. Well, I can go back and get it. I'm pretty sure you can. I'm pretty sure you have to go back to the plot. I think where I'm going right now is a dead end, and you go back. Yeah, we'll get it after that. I must have just missed it.
Warning. Main power interrupted. Tether generators are offline.
Shit. That's not what I intended.
Jeez,
Oh, well.
that's got to be a lot of ice. I'm kind of glad that we haven't really had to deal with a whole lot of ice, but we still have another, what, a month?
Mr. Butterfingers
Say
here.
about.
I can complete the entire Z-Ball challenge, but I missed my toss with the box. Like a fool. Well, Butterfingers, here we go. So here's a battery. I think we need to take this out and use it on. Yep, right there.
Please, please.
Well, how much you want to bet when we take that battery
over
out?
there.
We're going to have to fight 4 zillion Necromorphs. Like 4 zillion. No exaggeration. They give you boxes here to toss around. What is glowing over there?
I want to swim over there so
Here's
bad,
another
but if I swim over there,
there's
I'm
a hidden-
basically gonna
What
die.
Well, we found another bug. Look, I can walk right through this. What the hell this is?
We're going for it. We're
found
going
one
for it.
battery
We're going for it.
hidden in the
Going
corner.
for it. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. No, no, no. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
There's another one over there. Cruel Take Sports, another super chat asking how often do you eat eggs or egg whites? Not super often.
Bro, what's with all the egg
We
questions
eat
today?
out on our day off. Sometimes we'll order out breakfast, and usually I get something with eggs. I just, you know what
We
I
got
had
so
recently?
many
I
8
had a
questions
breakfast
today.
burrito from somewhere, and that was super good.
Big up Sofa.
Was,
what a
eggs
useful
with
fucking
hash
thing we can
browns,
build now.
And
Oh man,
carne
yeah, we
asada.
need a research
That was
thing.
a really good breakfast burrito. I'm from a local Mexican.
Restored to east generator.
But not super often or anything. I love eggs though, but I don't have them that often. All right, online. Okay, we got one more. Let me guess. I gotta take the power out of the stupid elevator, don't I? Which is gonna trap me in here, of course. Doesn't sound like a good idea, but it might be necessary for now.
Emergency elevator offline.
Notifying maintenance.
Oh my god. Alright, we still got a potato left.
Power restored to
Give me.
generator.
Alright, cool. We're gonna eat this.
There
We
we
need
go.
food now.
Restored to tether generators. Ready for restart. Restarting tether. Now entering zero gravity.
What are
That's
we
why you don't
doing?
need the elevator anymore.
Oh, there we go. Okay. We can't research. Well, no. We might be able to. Can build
I think I
something,
know
right?
where we're going.
No.
You ready for this?
What is? Can we do this? Research, so.
Ew, what was that yucky noise? Ew, a disgusting noise. Enemies
I think it's
out there.
funny how the
Where,
stuff in
where?
the ocean just clips right through the
Oh,
raft.
it's one of these.
Thank God it does. No! It's a
I didn't even
barrel.
know that they can grab you and hurt you. There's also did you see the stasis module on the wall? So once again, whenever there's a stasis puzzle, they purposely put the modules. So you basically can't run out of
I'm
stasis.
gonna build
if you pass the puzzle.
a container. It's getting really annoying. Put it right.
I just want to make sure I'm not missing any items in here.
Okay.
I don't think I
Can
am.
we?
I think we have to keep going through these. Look. Ooh, headshot. In fact, such a
That's a
headshot, his
point.
head came right the fuck off.
There we go.
Ooh. You lost your head, bitch.
Oh, you can hit shift
we
to
gotta go further
fucking
up
store
here.
faster. Perfect.
I found a broken one. I found some. Oh. We can remove all these, huh? If we find that the angles to shoot, I think we can remove all the disgusting tendrils.
Shit. Island.
Sucks those guys don't drop items. Hold on, watch this. Here, catch, bitch. Oh, it didn't work.
No.
It doesn't work. It bounces off of there. Oh, that's lame. She's like, hey, stop that with the light in my eyes, man. I got sensitive eyeballs.
Oh, man, we're not getting to that island either.
Ugh.
I kind of hope we hit an iceberg too.
Here's one.
I'm gonna sail for those
Yeah, the
containers.
more we shoot, the more fans will like unstick. I think we have to get to the point where like all the fans are working or something like that. Again, this is different from the original game. Because the original, there was no hovering like this. This is new just for this version. So I wonder what this puzzle
We
was like in
can't stay on the
original. I actually don't
island.
recall.
If we stay on the island, we'll starve to death. The food's out here.
Now we're at the tippy top.
Food exists in barrels. Unless we can find a good island.
And that's all we needed to do. I think all we were trying to do was escape without having to use the elevator. So I think we're good now. Yep. Indeed. That's what it was. That was pretty cool.
That one didn't have any food. Oh, fuck.
Oh yeah, Gamer Guy says Game Informer put out a 12-minute video. Resident Evil 4 Remake looks good. I'm glad to hear. Glad to hear. I hope it's really good. Only a couple months, right?
Yeah.
March? What the fuck?
Wait, it's in March? I thought he was talking about how we weren't gonna have like
the
games to play that's gonna be survival horror for a while.
You know, for a
So does
remake,
that
they
not
got a few
count?
things wrong. What is that noise? Oh, here comes the marker.
We're expanding.
And here come a bunch of enemies. No, that's not what I wanted.
Oh, we don't have any
Yes.
more. Fuck.
Yeah.
yeah.
I missed completely, didn't I? What the? Oh, some fucker spit on me.
There, we got more space
Flame wall.
of the raft. I don't
Oh
wanna
no,
make
it's a
a
brew.
bed.
It's a fucking brew. Let's run, let's run. Who's see if I can take out the little guys first. And if I get behind the brute, I can fuck them up pretty bad.
Put on the island is Pygnosis. We need the food, dude.
Oh no, not him, not him, not him.
So much for this.
Exploded. Not another one, a second one. Jesus fuck, you asshole.
Hey, he died again. No, wait, no, he didn't. I thought he was gonna
Okay,
die.
get behind me.
He looked like he was gonna die for a second.
Two fucking suiciding
I'm
dudes.
really
Fucking
excited.
bad, man.
I know that King Didi Duke is watching this
Chill
right
out.
now. He's waiting to make his this is how you don't play.
This is how you make delicious brute flambe.
My God, we're gonna
This is a
fucking
delicious
starve.
delicacy in many places. Got a
We're
note
fucking
from him.
starving. We're almost done. Get a bed ASAP.
Heal up. I'm out of healing.
Now we can make this.
Alright. That's why the stasis is in there, baby. The stupid guys with the bomb, the suiciders, those are the most annoying at this point because you're like, I don't know where they're coming from. And they just fucking start
Gotta
blowing
lay
up all
down.
around. You're
We
like,
gotta
oh
rest up.
shit.
We're
And now
gonna
the
die of
markers are
hunger.
in our sight, too.
No.
So you guys said there was a master
Food.
box in this room? Oh, it's right here.
Hallucinating. I'm
Doritos.
hallucinating.
In the master box. Sweet. I wonder if you get an achievement for opening every master box in the game.
Can't you
All right,
fish?
very nice.
I guess I could fish. Be a little late for that now.
So what are we
but-
doing? They're confused. Transport the marker. Okay, that means we're gonna have to move the bridge again. I think I saw the switch for that.
We're gonna try and fish.
By the way, once again, I have almost no flamer fuel, so we'll switch over to contact gun again.
Please. Please fish
Here we
bite.
go. This thing is still, look, it's still glitched.
Wait, did we get
Glitching,
some?
glitching.
We got mackerel. We got it.
What's the marker?
Totally forgot about fishing. And
The
now
next room.
it's the only thing that'll keep me alive. I thought I'd have to live off
Alright.
potatoes for the
The
rest of
door's
my
been open here, right?
quick life.
Yeah, I really like the visual effect that it does when the marker's near you. I really like that it distorts your vision. That's pretty well done.
Gotta get some water in us.
Okay, now the door open. I'm just gonna double check. I'm pretty sure we don't have anything we need to do at the store. I just want to double check. We have nothing to sell. Now
I'm
we have
so
nothing
close to
sell.
eating this thing.
The only thing we don't have is the flamer ammo. We have a lot of effing plasma gun ammo. Look how much. They gave us an insane amount of plasma gun ammo.
Please finish cooking.
Because I want to
Finish
buy,
cooking.
yeah, I
We're
know.
gonna die.
I know it's crazy. I want to buy yet another node if I can. So you know what?
We're just looking at it. Please finish cooking.
Look at the world record for buying the most nodes in the playthrough. I literally bought no ammo and no healing.
I can't deal with it.
All I ever bought were nodes, upgrades, and rigs.
Oh my
That was
God.
it.
All right, we're
Like,
good. We're good.
I basically undermined the whole purpose of the store. Oh well. Well, we find another bench. Yeah, no sleep real vibes. Obviously, it's a strategy.
We live for
Strategy
another
to
day,
not have to
guys.
buy those things and only buy nodes. Exactly. Why do you think our weapons are upgraded so well? 'Cause I didn't
Thank
waste
God
money
for the
on anything
fishing
else.
rod.
If you play well, you don't need to ever buy that
We
stuff.
missed
You'll
out on
always have
another
enough,
island.
You know? Green Fox has re-upped his membership for 8 months in a row and says,
Be
if
able
you
to
do
hit
what three
that
things would you add now to YouTube? Definitely some kind of a channel points loyalty system. You guys absolutely loved the channel
There
points
is
on
one that
Twitch,
you
and
can
the fact
do
that
though,
it
Phil.
sucks. I would also do IP bans and chat history.
IP
If there's someone in the chat
bans
talking, I
and
can
chat
immediately see their
history.
chat history. See
But there
all the
are
things they said.
IP
Like, if
bans.
it's a history of abuse, I could ban them. Right now, you can't do that at all. You could do that on Twitch. And you know, also,
No, there's a
two more
little
things.
fish there.
Gifted
It's a wooden
memberships,
fish.
but not what you're thinking. Like, for example, a membership you get if you're a YouTube Prime subscriber. Because so many people are getting YouTube Prime now, which is great.
No, they're
but they don't get a
not.
free membership. While if you're a Twitch Prime subscriber,
Yeah,
YouTube
so many
Premium,
people
by
are
the way,
getting
excuse me.
fucking YouTube Prime. Who?
YouTube Premium
Who?
subscribers should get
Who
a
in your
free
chat has
membership, just
YouTube
like
Prime?
Twitch Prime subscribers and you know, Amazon Prime subscribers get a free membership or a free sub over on Twitch. That should be equivalent, I feel. And
No,
then lastly,
it's not gonna happen.
the ability to have emotes carry over to other channels. But I don't
They
think that'll
should
ever
have.
happen because there's no universal chat system here. As opposed to on Twitch where they're using an IRC chat. That doesn't exist on YouTube. You're basically just going into a generic comments system. It's very different from how Twitch does it. So I don't actually think they'll ever implement that. No matter how many people talk, ask for it. I don't.
Maybe you should do better Twitch TV, Phil. You had yours, and you were subscribed, and you're still kind of subscribed.
All right, grab a bunch of these. It's glitched. Now there's an A on the screen.
Well, we don't have to sleep.
Looks like there's something to blow up there.
Be okay. Here's the thing, though. If you have YouTube Red, I mean, yeah, don't go into his fucking chat, because you're going to give him ad revenue. That's why he really wants to shill the crap out of it, because he's going to get guaranteed ad revenue. And nobody's going to do YouTube Red. There's no...
He came right out of the vent layer.
There's like no benefit for it.
All right, Nasty Mandy is here. Just did a super chat. Says, Phil, I'm checking out your Hi-Fi Rush vids. Any change will be continuing? Yes.
Nope.
I will update the schedule at the end of tonight's stream.
You're going to do it tomorrow, and that's even a maybe. I don't even know if he's going to do it tomorrow.
Okay.
But he's basically given up on Hi-Fi Rush.
And I received a $1.40 tip.
From a troll.
You should do a Discord call with your detractors like Wings did. Yeah, because it really helped Wings a ton, right? It totally just ended all the harassment that he ever had. Super useful, right?
Hey, he's got a hat.
Right.
Right.
You want to talk about, worst blunders of people online? I think that was one of the biggest ones of any content creator.
I don't know. You jacking off in front of a camera was kind of in top 10. It literally was in the top 10 of Mojo. So I don't know, Phil. Going to Discord call or jacking off in front of people? Which one do you think was worse, Phil?
Anywhere else to go?
Anything to not be the butt of the joke, I suppose.
There's second floor.
He can't handle people making fun of him, twirling the old curly cue.
Very slow in the sludge.
Army only 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 is now lurking and following. They are new.
Who's that?
And they like me. Waku waku.
Thanks for the follow, appreciate it. Flowers. You want flowers. I think they're only used for paint.
How would I have ever known there would have been enemies in this area?
That's
what a shocking twist. Damn, did I vaporize the dude's body? I don't even see it. Oh, there it is.
You learned fire basket.
I vaporized the body and the items I was supposed to get as a reward.
And nothing else up here.
I'll put you out of your misery.
Just flowers. Please, no. Almost lost the boat. Can I join? No. Not unless you're a friend.
But they're pretty lame enemies. They're probably
pretty strict with these kind of things.
Ah.
If you're one of the regulars, the people that I do fighting games and whatnot with, yeah.
Here we go.
But I'm not taking on randos. Sorry, bud.
Oh, shit. Where you come from? Oh, no, it's one of these assholes.
It's more of relaxing while listening to a guy play another game.
Clear? Hate those fucking things. I did as the first one I killed without taking damage. Ugh.
Can we discuss feet? Sammy, when do you never not discuss feet?
Body parts too. It's like a thorough wiping.
Like all the time, man. Right? Come on. I feel like there was a stream that you needed to be in that we specifically brought up the feet question. Wait. Shit, that way. We'll have to leave that barrel all the way over there. It's not coming with us.
I think we are. We're going down. Maybe that lift goes down. And that way we can continue moving the marker. That's what it is. Pretty good finale, no? Pretty exciting.
It was a Pippa stream.
Yeah, now we can do this. Keep the marker moving. By the way, I received a $5.
Yeah, Sasha, you can join. I don't mind.
We received a $5 tip.
Sasha, you're clear to join.
What are your thoughts on meditation? Have you ever meditated?
Hey, what's up, Rebby?
Never formally. I don't know a formal meditation method, but I have, found that relaxation with my own thoughts or just kind of isolating myself away from conscious thought about things going on around me and just kind of relaxing and thinking, let my mind wander, can actually be quite useful. But no, I don't do formal meditation.
Like
Leave
a
it tip.
professional meditation of sorts. It's just meditation, man. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't do the singing. It's so lame.
They're probably gonna give us a save point.
Gosh, I got you added as a friend,
At
right?
the end of this point. I'm almost positive.
I'm like 100% positive you're added as a friend, but if not, just let me know. And I'll DM you the friend code.
Why didn't... Oh. See that.
Dude.
Oh,
Why? Why is he so apt to fucking sing
well, as
today?
I said, yeah, but they're gonna give us a save point. If this is an indication that something big's about to happen, I don't know what would be. A ridiculous amount of lockers with ammo, right? And then a save point. So obviously the big thing is about to happen. Let's save up here. And ladies and gentlemen, I received
Money.
a $50 tip.
Hell yeah.
From NDO
50
103.
fucking dollars.
Thank you so much, NDO.
Dude, you guys were like, yeah, man, he's not gonna make any money. Yeah, he's making a lot of money tonight.
Obviously,
He loves us.
You wouldn't have been contributing like
Let's
this.
fucking go.
Thank you so much, NDO. With that tip, we're at 114.
Tell me if you can search via friend, because I think you should be able to just drop it and join.
Out of our 150 final goal.
You know what? I feel like I haven't seen NDO for a second.
Guess what?
You get a fucking hat. Shit, no.
For you to vote on a hat
Give me.
for the conclusion of Dead Space
Fucking
Remake.
hell.
And we already wore the Bender hat earlier today. So I think we'll be doing some different hats in the running.
Fuck that
tonight.
boat,
Thank
man.
you so much, NDO. Let's do that. Let's do it right now.
Wow, he's still. Wait, what?
Coffee through. It should not be long, but all right, guys. I have to use the restroom. It should not be long.
Bruh.
It hit me as I was playing. That coffee ran right
Bruh.
through me. So I need like 5 minutes. So I'm gonna take a
5
very brief commercial break
minutes.
to use the restroom. Be right back, and then we're gonna finish the game. All right, please vote on the hat. I'll be right back.
Am I not? Okay, hold on. Am I not? Bruh, and he put music on.
This is so dumb.
Yo, how?
This is so dumb.
I'm gonna go up to current. He's been gone for 6 minutes, and he's actually still gone. So he just had to take a shit really, really bad. How was that not multiplayer? It said friends can join. Did that not work? Friends can join. Open world thought. Does this not work? No, I'm not gonna sniff into the fucking mic. It's not happening. I have DSP sniff though. Yeah, the moment he got all those tips, he just all of a sudden had to take a shit. Oh my god, he is jonesing hard. Friends can join. Open world folder path, world backups. I'm not online on Steam. I was seeing everybody else online. What do you mean? Need triple check. Am I currently doing the offline thing? I'm invisible. Okay. I'm now online. I named my world Dead Space, by the way. He has some lame hats going on right now. Los Santos cap, beret, cowboy, and Pikachu. He's doing everything in his power. You know what? I'm going to vote for Pikachu. I want to see what everybody else is voting for. Oh my god, the Pikachu's in the lead by like 3%. Alright, well, there you go. Gonna put this away. We'll put away too. Quick, join. Yeah, by tried appearing offline. That's actually what I was for the longest time. Oh my god. We got somebody to join us. No way. Hey, where are you gonna spawn? Do you like spawn on the... Oh, you two spawn up though. You want a fish? I got a fish. Hello. I got a smelly fish right here. You know what? We have 2 people. That means we need 2 food stations. We probably need like multiple of these. You can put some water stations. Damn. I feel like I gotta move stuff. Oh, he's back.
Get the Pikachu hat for you guys, okay?
All right, he's getting the Pikachu hat, guys. And let me move the bed, and let me move this. Make the grill stations. And let's see.
Amazing. What better hat to wear for the finale of Dead Space Remake? I can't think of another hat. By the way, if I do a review, I'm taking this hat off. I'm just saying.
What?
But I will definitely wear it for the rest of the playthrough. Okay.
Wow. When I do the review, the fucking Pikachu hat's coming off.
Woo!
Man, right. What a lame-o. What an actual fucking lame-o.
So, we're all done with the Pikachu pole. Get that out of there. All right, you guys ready? Here we go.
Yeah, I've been ready forever.
All right, everyone. So, hold on to your butts. I think we're about to see
hold on to your butts.
Some epic stuff
I know he
in the
was.
finale of Dead Space Remake in the next few minutes here. So I prepared myself by putting on a Pikachu hat to defend myself from the necromorphs, all right? There goes the marker.
So we need plastic. Just in case the asshole comes by. No, I didn't eat it. I fucking ate the herring.
This, the whole thing is
overrun. Fuck. I did not mean to eat it.
Crazy, huh? And there's nothing to shoot right now to get rid of these tendrils that I can see. What the hell is that? You fucker! Get the fuck out of my face! Dude came out of nowhere.
Oh my god, I'm thirsty as hell. Help! Help, I'm thirsty. I made a mistake.
Okay. I need healing. We don't have any healing right now. That kind of
sucks. I ate raw
fish.
It should be okay. I mean, it is just fish, but you know.
You come over here.
I almost killed myself. Help.
Oh. I wasted line gun ammo on that. Oops. Oh well.
Gotta make sure that Sharky doesn't come by and try and eat that.
Anyone
He's
else?
gonna take that whole thing now. We can fill fresh water. Take a sip.
Contact energy, that's good.
There we go.
Ah. So there are things to shoot, they're just at weird angles.
This island's gonna have nothing.
This guy. Whoop.
You researched the basic materials.
One more. There's another one.
Don't tell me you already had some stuff on you. I want to make the little trap nets.
Oh, did you trip? My bad.
Scarecrow, bird's nest, shovel. Need to get the little trap thingies. Hammock. Do we need a rope and a nail?
Dude, still not dead.
Collection net.
All right, did we kill them all now?
We have a nail, and then I can do rope.
Got a little bit of health. I want this item. Oh no!
Achievement.
What a terrible time for my controller batteries to go low. I think I need to fix that before we continue on here because I'm probably gonna have a bad time.
Where is it?
Let's switch that out for the final ending here. It'd be terrible if my controller battery.
Oh, you need to do like this, right? How do you do this? Do I need them on my person?
Okay.
Wait, how do you... Am I stupid? Am I actually stupid?
That indeed would be bad.
Why not just click on it?
Woo!
Do click here? Click
no,
here?
we did all the side quests, no sleep revives. It's all done. We did everything. Basically, we almost 100% run. The only thing we didn't
I'm
really do is
actually
you have to
stupid.
play on a harder difficulty to get the
Wait.
final suit unlock.
Put a
everything
rope
else we
in?
have done.
Please, Isaac, the hive mind is coming. You have to make us whole.
Oh, okay. I did not realize. I'm sorry. I was like, it can't be that hard.
Snipe him.
Oh my god. I'm that stupid. You just had to put it in there to research it the one time.
No, you may not.
It totally, don't hit me. Don't hit me. Not my fault.
A text log. Now's not the time for a text log.
And we totally didn't stop. We didn't stop.
Give me a
Should have
text
62 IQ. My favorite type of spider. The one that doesn't get in my shoes.
Boom, 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 boom.
There are those little tiny spiders that dance. Like those meme dancing spiders.
Okay. I guess now we can read the text log.
No, we're not going back. The island was tiny. We need to
Hogan
start.
We're barricaded in. I tend to keep a complete log
Hogan.
no matter what happens out here.
Hogan.
Similar vectors of infection seem to be. Someone needs to keep a record. If the marker signal can change a body from a distance, we need to know. Update: the chest of Dr. Clifton's corpse started to expand. It's taking a deep breath.
I want to make some of the
captured
captured
skin.
nets.
The body's convulsing. There's an item over there.
Oh,
There's a
we have to
yellowish, briny
craft it,
liquid
don't we?
bursting from the mouth. He's choking, but he's already dead. I hope it's gas release. Now there's
Plank,
esophagus is
rope,
bulging
okay.
and the jaws
So we just need a
collapse
bunch
from
of
the
planks and
his head is splitting apart. It's reforming. Almost looks like a proboscis with feelers.
Proboscis. The
chest
word is
splitting along the center.
proboscis.
The chest is splitting. It's stretching.
Please,
It's spinning
Phil.
outwards. The internal organs.
Don't
muscle,
be
and bone are
weird.
bent
Don't be
inwards. Can I get a
weird with the
scanner,
English
please? Go to the
language.
scanner. So the internal organs have reorganized themselves into structure. Isn't. There's a central organ now resembling a massive bladder, and that bladder is filling with a liquid, some of which can be seen spilling from his proboscis. The two must be connected. The legs are quivering violently. All right, okay, we get it. He's transforming. All right. This is we're free to euthanize. The spatter on the glass is making observation difficult. I missed that Dr.
Big
Hogan is
island.
also transforming.
Big
but it's not
island.
the
Big
heads are
island.
elongating. Some are flaying themselves. They're twisting with a mixture of his own internal organs. His jaw is clenching. Fuck, he's circling the room. It's not like Dr. Clifton. He's hunting. Does he see me? No, the vents. He's going for the vents. P-Sec, anyone left? Alrighty then.
I'd be boars. We go hunting for boars.
Good lord. So we did all this. There's likely another one to shoot, or else we can now go into this building over here perhaps, but it's still locked. So maybe there's still something else to do. I know we're supposed to get this over here. Oh no. Busted makes me feel good.
Please. Don't make the busted.
Alright, we can't go in here yet? No, not yet.
That's literally a meme
Get that
song
marker
for you.
over
And
here.
you and Derek.
Okay. Here we go.
Busted makes me feel good. Glaze?
Here come more.
Glaze. There we go.
No, you're not allowed to do
Got
that.
some food. Look at that island.
There's more coming. If I hide back here, I might be alright. Just kill them from a distance.
God, look at it. It's chat. It's the perfect island. It's the
He started
perfect
running,
island.
you see that? He totally started turning around. He's like, oh fuck, I don't
Sharks
want to
see better at night. Well, they better not see us going to this island. We don't want them over here.
Pretty good runners, but you're not very good dodgers.
Now reunite it to the pedestal.
I liquefied him. The fucker still hit me. You son of a bitch.
And how did you research these things? Did you have to do a thing for them?
And then we got this nice floating body part, which I can grab and toss.
Oh shit,
There
that's
you go.
right. I need to put the bed back down.
Okay. Pretty intense. Wow, almost out of ammo of everything. All right, here we go.
Bed can go here.
Activate the marker.
Oh yeah, that's right. We need
Been a
a
while
little
since I saw
anchor
this
thing.
sequence.
I forgot those things are like disposable. Might be a bird here. All those dudes that fucking tossed the rocks. I hope not.
How is she not affected?
Thank you, Isaac. I always believed in you.
Bustin', 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 bustin' makes me feel good. Put the bed on the edge so you don't have to get up when you pee. Yeah, you can just go to the side and just pee.
Oops.
You're gonna be able to. Can we get up on that, or do we need a? May drop the anchor.
Oopsie. Maybe we weren't supposed to do that.
Okay, I'm gonna drop the anchor.
Come on.
I already picked it up. I can't put it down. So if I put it down, I'm gonna waste it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it down.
Let her go, Daniels.
Let who go? Can't you see how delusional you are?
We've got to go. The payload from the planet crack is about to fall.
I gave you a chance to come around, Isaac.
I'm gonna look
If
for
you still
food.
won't see it, I'll help you. One
The
last
thing about a shark, it's got lifeless eyes, black eyes like a doll's eyes. When he comes at you, he doesn't
Here we
seem
go.
livid.
The big reveal. Get ready, everyone.
Isaac, it's me.
It's absolutely dreadful to think about at this point.
I'm sorry about everything.
Wait.
I just wish I
Okay,
could talk to
we don't want to eat this, right? Or do we want to eat this?
falling apart here.
It's a llama, I think.
Happening.
Do we want to eat this one, Sasha?
Such a little thing.
It's pretty dumb looking. Wait, boar. Boar, there's boar.
Not much, is it? Just how to make it listen when he begged for convergence. But I had a different prayer. It spoke.
Oh God.
Then it listened.
All right. No! Fucking! Oh my God! Help! Help!
Maybe it'd understand.
I need help! I need help! I need help! This dude's sick in the head!
And
I never knew I was taken. Why can't I see you again, Isaac?
Read it like Crash?
I loved you.
No! Oh shit. Okay. We don't have a spear. My spear broke.
look at Nicole's face. She's smiling out there.
I gotta go back and back. No! Help! Why is it over here? Why is it over here? Why?
Nicole didn't want to
Don't.
become a necromorph and knew she wasn't gonna see Isaac again because they had broken up. So she sent him a video log and killed herself. Look.
Okay, oh man, I don't have any. We don't. Do I not have enough? I can't make a spear cannon.
She thought you were Jacob, and you thought she was Nicole.
Oh, I need plank.
It's a mindfuck moment.
Wait, can I chop wood?
You did this to yourself.
No, because you need wood to chop wood. Oh my God, I don't have anything.
Because if she's gone, at least now it'll be in safe hands. The marker won't turn anyone else.
Oh, you mean an axe?
It was the marker all along making him see shit.
I guess I'll take some of the mats.
It's over. We're whole again. For Jacob sake, I'm not going to ask again, Cross.
No, enough people have died.
Then just do it. I've got nothing left to lose.
Wow, she did it. Cold-hearted.
I don't know what he's talking about either. I'm assuming it's DSP and his delusions right now. He doesn't really truly understand half the stories. And oh my God, shark, please. He doesn't understand half the stories that get talked about and that he plays.
Insane,
Just kind of
So, just in case anyone missed it, a lot of you have told me you never watched or played this game before. Nicole was already dead by the time you arrived on the planet.
Okay, I ate that raw mackerel.
You had
That's
a
my
log
fault.
that was half of the log.
That's my fault.
And somehow you never saw the second half of it, even though it existed. Something prevented you from seeing it. So you rushed to this planet to try to save her, but in reality, she'd been dead all along.
Yeah, he's not an expert in relationships.
Every single time you talked with her, or you saw her on the space station, or the Ishimura, that was actually the marker using its abilities to make you see what you wanted to see and do what it wanted you to do. So both you and Cross thought that you were helping each other's significant other, but in reality, you were doing exactly what the marker wanted. So doing what we just did, everything we've done the entire game was what the marker wanted. We did it. We played exactly into its hands and did what it wanted. So the question is, what did we just do?
I don't know, Phil. What did you just do?
Pretty crazy.
I agree, Phil. Atmosphere seems better. I should have made it, but I wasn't thinking about it. I was thinking about, like, what can I actually
I believe this is the final walk
make
here.
Okay, this will be fine.
Darth Golbach says, I remember one of the side missions, one of the doctors had the logs Isaac saw in his bay. I wonder if he purposely sent
Dude,
half
how many job interviews you got, man? Like,
or maybe
that's only the last one fell through, too. If so, that's pretty fucked.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. All right, we're going to fuck him up.
The marker makes you see what it wants, makes you think how it wants, convinces you that doing things that it wants is what's good for everything. Make us whole. Make us whole. Why do you think that's good? You're trying to make everything this unitology conform. Everything becomes one entity, one hive mind. How is that a good thing? But it tells you it is. You think it is.
So you're the one who likes hive minds? You love
Nicole
the collective.
was always dead. Nicole was dead long before you ever arrived at the beginning of the game.
All right, big ups.
She was dead, but the marker fooled you into thinking she was alive. You never actually saw her anywhere in the game. It was all hallucination.
Like a boar mask.
Okay, let's load up for the final encounter. Holy moly.
Womp womp. Yeah, it's kind of semi-rough out there. There's a lot of folks that are looking for work.
I received a $1.50 tip. Yes, now I can finally tell you guys the Easter egg that's been going off the entire game. Someone says, if I had the opportunity to meet a friendly Dead Space marker, I wonder if they would give me an autograph using a Sharpie marker. PS Crayola markers would work.
What?
What a horrible, horrible pun. Thank you for the $1.50 tip. Here is an Easter egg that no one knew when they first played the game, but became apparent after a while. The game has 12 chapters. Each chapter has a unique name. If you go back in time and you watch the playthrough,
they're gonna be biblical verses or something.
Look at the name of every chapter, okay? And take the first letter of the name of every chapter and line them up, and it forms a sentence. Go check it out. If you've been following that along the whole playthrough, it was already a plot spoiler. But you wouldn't know that until now.
Yes.
I think this is the end.
Oh, is it the bird?
This is where we were. So here we go. Our last chance to buy an upgrade. I don't think we have anything to sell. No, I might as well hold on to everything at this point because we're probably going to need it. We'll buy one more node. So now we have 8 node upgrades.
Watermelon. Eat one.
All
Can't really deal with it.
Final upgrades. This is the big finale. So we pretty much have maximum on the flamethrower at this point, right? A little bit more duration of the burn. That's really about it. And reload speed. Maybe we should do line gun.
We need 5.
We already maxed line gun damage, rate of fire, speed, and
this
is the laser trip. We're never going to use the laser trip at this point. How about the contact beam? All right, you know what? Let's do
build a catapult if only. Yes.
Let's do capacity. No, let's do reload. Capacity. And on here, let's do. These are all line traps that I'm not going to use. So speed. We need rate of fire. Rate of fire. Speed. Capacity. There you go.
Wait.
Final upgrade.
What the
I have no idea if the skill trees are the same or different. Blackman C types, I
Press
lined it
and
up.
hold.
Be sure to drink your old routine. That's a different thing. That's not this one. You're slightly off.
That's
Okay,
just making
time
me
to
cast
save.
it.
And then there's nowhere left to go but the finale. This is it. This is the end right now.
How do I think it?
So, all right.
I have to be under the water. Wait, hold up. That's so dumb.
The $2 tip.
Oh, wait. I have to be
From an
under the
anonymous
water
person, we
like
only have
this.
63 likes. Those are rookie numbers. I know we have great attendance tonight for the finale.
That's
Great,
not
great
good.
support. Only 63
I'm
likes.
gonna
If you
get
guys
it.
like the stream, please give it a like. Let's hit that gosh darn likes goal for the finale of Dead Space, shall
Okay,
we?
there we go. There we go. We got it.
Gosh darn. It would be a nice old knee slapper if we could hit that. Look what happened. All these rocks showed up out of nowhere. These weren't even here before. What's weird is we never made
Just
to this
gotta
door.
mine this up,
Go
guys.
there now, it's blocked. So I guess the answer is no.
Look at it. Look at it.
Oh boy.
Look at it. Don't worry. Almost. Almost. I can't pick it up. How come I can't just pick it up with my hands?
Say hello. It's here.
Come on. No. Yes. All right, we got one. Any seaweed? Not at the moment.
And that's it for her. Mommy's angry. What did you do to all my necromorph children? How could you, Isaac? You're going nowhere. You must fight the big mama. Yeah.
The LTG troll went off the deep end and got LTG's
Now that's a thing of
SSN.
beauty.
What? Yeah, that's kind of fucked up.
I missed completely.
I wonder how they managed to do that, though.
Fuck this.
Most I heard from LTG is he's over on Kick now, which is kind of weird. I had to look up what the fuck Kick was. I need to go back and just grab a bite. Getting super hungry, guys. I might not like LTG, but I don't like them that much. I swear the LTG and the Wings Trolls, man, they're something else. Look how you can run across the wall like this. Can't see what?
One more to kill.
Was it farmed up?
Oh, I almost had it. Okay.
Gotta do Nuzlocke anytime soon.
If I remember correctly.
Yeah, I was about to say Tenchi because I know I see you in the stream too, and yeah, it's actually interesting me in restarting the Nuzlocke for Diamond again.
Did you?
I'd like to do it how Leen'd does it, except even more strict, if possible. But I don't know. It would be nice to restart because the one that I had, like it never really, like I never really truly lost at it. Yeah, I just kind of gave up on it was all.
You hit me from that far, you asshole.
But technically, I'm already cleared on the Nuzlocke from whatchamacallit, from Scarlet.
We're almost to phase
I actually was thinking about whether or not I wanted to do a little bit of Scarlet tonight, but I don't know. Raft
shit.
seemed like it was more interesting for me to just fuck around on.
Right in my face.
Do this until Phil finally finishes up the game, and then kind of check out what his review is going to be. There's going to be, it's not going to be anything important. Like, this is the last boss.
Oh yeah.
I already watched like 3 people do this. Already spoiled. I got rocks. Nothing but rocks.
Ew, acid. Acid spray. I just got hammered. Oh no, it missed. It actually missed. It missed 3 times. Beautiful. It missed 4 times. It's time to
all 3
off.
Jaspers online. Oh no, I'd be devastated. The Jaspers that I've already put online will be online.
More acid. I think if you just keep walking back and forth, those tendrils will not hit you, if I remember correctly. As long as you keep moving.
I keep, okay, just
standing still.
place. I keep using. I'm gonna eat this. I'm sorry. I was just trying to place the meat, not eat the meat.
We're doing it, baby. It's pretty damn awesome in the new graphics at 60 frames per second, man. Looks sweet.
ESP the graphics for.
Oh, double acid spray, making it harder to dodge now. Triple
Yeah,
acid
you might be
spray.
getting Q&A today. That's why I wasn't sure whether or not Rye was gonna do this. Dude,
Acid
no,
spray
I know.
alpha
Just shut. I know.
Probably help if it had eyes, which it doesn't. So, you know. Finally got hit one.
I'm getting meat to replace it, right?
One more to go. Oh, yeah. Oh, it tried to juke me. Did you see that? It looked like it was squirting one way and it changed direction. Yeah, look.
Trying to
it changes
replace
direction
the meat
mid-spray.
that I ate.
Oh, that hurts. Ow. I have the maximum suit.
Are we trying to still keep exploring on this island, or do we want to forego it for now?
Came out of nowhere for no reason. I guess at this point, if you were low on
Well, he has
did,
93
right?
likes.
Or you
He's
got
doing
no
pretty
ammo,
good.
you kinda need this to appear.
Classic? Yeah.
Finish that bitch. Is that it? I think that might be it.
Oh. Take out the
Could
fish,
be a
put the
third
plastics in
phase. Oh boy, there's a third phase. Killer, yes. Right in the eyeball. Nice. Woo! Oh! It's oogly.
Be in the clay.
Fucking dead? Achievement.
Achievement.
Mindless prey. Kill the hive mind. Give me a piece of it. I got a hive mind souvenir. Look at that. What is that? I got a piece of it. That's totally a piece of the hive mind. Look at that. I'll keep that with me. I'm taking that home with me.
Look at that.
Putting that on my mantle. Very nice. Very nice. Alright, fuck all this.
No. Dark, please. Where's the shark? We're gonna hunt him. We're gonna hunt the shark.
We are out of
I
here.
could probably beat it, right? Maybe. Can I have this fish?
Shit.
Or is this a bad fish? I can't tell. It's like
And
coming
say
at
goodbye
me.
to the planet.
And it looks yellow, so that means it might be
What's for
poisonous.
87?
You know what? No, I don't trust fish. That fish, I can't normally catch it. It's probably got poison on it. Oh, fuck.
Set a benchmark.
That
Complete the
stupid
game on
bird.
medium or above.
That stupid fucking bird. Not,
Nicely done.
look, it's not an
And
innocent shark, all right? That
Exodus.
shark's been fucking with us all day.
Complete chapter 12.
Apple. Apple seed.
Can you imagine what the hell's going through his mind? That he was mind controlled by the hive mind the whole time?
I think it's me. I wish I could talk
Fuck
to
this
you.
bird. Fuck this bird.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, Isaac.
Time to relax. A nice happy ending for Isaac. Hopefully nothing horrible will ever happen
How
to
was
him
that
ever
a
again in his
happy
entire
ending
life.
for him?
He'll live a nice, safe... Uh-oh.
How was that a happy ending for him?
Oh, what you gonna do?
Hey, Pharaohs. Please don't clap, Phil.
Little different ending there. In the original, she's not looking at you, and then it's almost like The Exorcist. She turns her head, and her eyes are like glowing white, burning like a ghost monster. She goes, ah! And then the game ends. So they changed that ending a little bit. All right. So.
Don't tell Sasha I was
Thank
picking
you
out on
very much, everyone.
watermelon and pineapples.
I appreciate you.
I was very
watching
hungry.
My Dead Space remake playthrough. We've hit 100 likes. Let's do a celebratory bubble blow.
All right, bubble blow time.
Yes,
and our
we
internet's
found the
lagging.
pinned
Perfect.
Trophy Easter egg.
What a
It was
great
near the end.
time
It was
for
in
that to be
chapter
happening.
11. It was in a random locker, actually. Thank you all. So great playthrough, right? Great playthrough, great game.
What's he earned? He
I'm
got
actually gonna
115,
do
so it's pretty good. I think he had like
video review of this
120
to compare
for the
this to
day
Callisto
stream.
Protocol. But
But he's gonna have a whole talking segment after
what
this,
I
so he
think
might
of
get
this
some more
remake,
money.
Pretty good. All right, pretty good. All the elements of the gameplay
Did
from
it
the
run into
original
the
game
water?
are mostly retained to the point where it feels like you're playing the original game all over again, with 60 frames per second, better graphics. So
I feel like
interesting
he's
added
going to
story
not
elements
like this
that,
game as
Isaac's
much as
parents' backstory,
the
him
other
being a
game he
character that
played.
talks to people instead of a silent protagonist. A lot of the video cutscenes added to the game that make it better. It adds in supplementary
Callisto
information and those
Protocol
3
game.
side missions that
I feel
were
like
not
he's
part
gonna
of
be
the
like, yeah,
original game.
man, well,
Also,
you know,
all of the
Callisto
0
Protocol was pretty
parts
cool, though.
were not in the original game. Those are all new
Original.
and added just for this version. So there absolutely are new things added to the game that make it interesting. For someone who hasn't played this game in a long time,
Would I eat him to
go
survive?
back to
Fuck
it,
yeah, I'd eat
it's
him.
quite refreshing, I would
Dude,
say,
if I had to
actually
eat Phil,
re-experience why this game
if I
put
had to eat
sci-fi
him, I'd
survival
eat him.
horror on the map. Because when this came out in 2008,
I don't like the idea
a lot
of
the
eating
games
another
were kind
person,
of almost
though.
the same vein
So if he
of
was like
survival
dead
horror,
and I
this
wasn't,
kind of almost made it feel
I
more
had to
modern
live,
with
yeah,
better
I'd eat him.
visuals and a space combat, third-person run and gun with ongoing
I'm not gonna eat
horror
his
as well.
brains
Like,
or anything.
man,
We'll eat the
pretty crazy.
We'll eat the fat. Ugh. Ugh.
Pretty crazy stuff, right? So
They'll keep us alive, but at what
love
cost?
Dead Space 1, the original. I love Dead Space 2. Dead Space 3 is good. Sadly ruined the series. And when they said they were making Dead Space Remake, I was wondering, is this an opportunity for them to kind of reboot things, kind of like Final Fantasy VII Remake? And the answer is no. Now that I've played the entire game, I mean, this is a 19 and a half hour
this
playthrough
shark.
for me. It's pretty identical to the original game. Yes, there's some gameplay tweaks. Like I said, the zero
This is a
G,
good
some
island.
more story cutscenes.
I don't
but for
know.
the
We
most
can't go
part,
up to that spot.
It's Dead Space 1 again.
Maybe you can. Hold on. Maybe you
now,
can.
I don't know if they
Being
will actually, if they do remake future games in the series, if they'll change it more, or maybe they'll change story
Ew.
elements. Because here's the problem with the Dead
Salty,
Space trilogy.
crunchy
They
flavor.
wrote themselves into a hole. If you actually played all 3 games or saw all 3 games to the end, that final game
I feel
kind
like
of
he's
has
gonna
a horrible
spoil me
ending.
for the last
And you're like,
game.
well, how are they ever going to make a Dead Space 4? And the answer was they never did. The series got canceled, and that was the end of it because of the way that they kind of wrote themselves into that hole, which is unfortunate because I love the Dead Space franchise. So maybe
They should have fucking kept going
maybe
for
with
you,
this,
Phil.
This would be an opportunity, right?
To do a third
for
game.
Them to remake
Revive
all the
the
games
series.
And if they do,
hey, there's some
to
mushrooms and shit over
it doesn't
here,
have that ending at the end of 3 like it did. That writes itself into
and some
basically
dig spots,
unsolvable problem, right?
and a crate. Holy crap, there's crates.
A lot of people are asking me, what do they think
there's some dig spots up
in
here.
regards to the value of the game. It's $70, all right? Undoubtedly, this game will go on sale, but as a new release, it's only been out 1 week. I beat it in a week. Is it worth 70 bucks? Well, you're gonna get anywhere from 10 to 20 hours of gameplay, and it really depends on, do you just turbo through the main objectives, or are you going for all the side content and you're reading all the logs and watching all the optional cutscenes? Are you going for all the upgrades? Are you going for the master key? Or are you just trying to get through the base story? Are you going to replay it? Are you going to play it again on New Game Plus? Because apparently there is a new secret ending added to the game.
Phil, the game is literally shouting over you.
These are all questions.
Can you just turn the game down?
If you're someone who only cares about the base game, then probably
can anybody hear him? Can anybody actually hear him?
Roughly 19 and a half hours. If you take out the interactivity,
it's yelling over him.
Maybe it's like 15 to 16
It's
hours.
yelling over me.
That's still pretty good for a modern survival horror game. Okay.
I have no idea what he's saying. He's talking about another game or something.
The question
I don't know.
really lies in the fact that you're
and everybody, half of this chat's asking him to fucking turn the game volume down because they can't hear him.
Already played the game. If you've already played Dead Space 1, replaying this for me was nice because I haven't played Dead Space 1 in a decade. But it's the same game with a few tweaks and a few improvements. But it's definitely the same game. It's not a remake game.
Unique right now.
Like
it's like one of my audio balances.
Something new at the end, and it feels like, it's not like Resident Evil 2 remake where they took a tank controls, classic from the 1990s and turned it into a modern third-person action game. They didn't reinvent the game.
I'm climbing up a little bit higher.
It's literally the same game with some improvement. Is that worth 70 bucks? That's going to be a subjective decision for you.
All right, is it a subjective?
Do I feel like I got $70 worth of content out of it?
Yeah.
I mean, here's the real question.
Here's the real question.
This game was made in 2008 by
okay,
a
that's
dev
not a
team
question.
called Visceral Games.
That's not a
that
question.
That dev team made 2 sequels, and then they
it's
were
not
all
a
laid
question.
off. Okay?
That's
it's
not
now
a question.
2023, and this remake has come out. And
that's not
I
a
can
question.
tell you that out of everything that I just did in this 19 and a half hour playthrough,
19 and a half?
80% of the content's from the original game.
The game is 10 hours long, Phil. How did you make it 20 hours?
The gunplay in it.
What?
The enemies.
What the fuck?
The direction of how you the Ishimura itself.
Christ.
The levels, the puzzles. They're all the same.
No
they're
shit,
literally
Phil.
all the same.
Yeah,
what
no
did
shit.
This dev team add, the new dev team?
He still hasn't made the question. He hasn't even said the question yet.
Some redesigned zero.
This is the question you got to ask yourself. Here's a bunch of statements.
5 parts of the game are different because of the zero-G gameplay. Okay, but outside of that, it's the same as Dead Space 1. So even though you can argue this is an amazing game, how much of it is really due to because it's a remake, and how much is due to the fact that the original game was just amazing? Right?
Just shit on it already. This is so much fence
to me, if you've never played Dead Space 1 before, this is the definitive edition.
It's a chicken.
For sure. The zero-G parts are quite good compared to what it used to be. It used to be you had to line up these shots and you would do this weird, awkward going across and landing perfectly on flat areas.
Please.
You didn't have this open, hovering gameplay. There's that Leviathan boss fight is completely redesigned from the original game.
This chicken is very important.
Here they've totally remade everything, okay? So, in my opinion, if you've never played it before,
he never asked the question.
This is the best version. But
he never asked the question. If he did, I got lost in the sauce.
You're basically replaying the same game. I'm actually happy because some people were saying last year, Phil, would you please replay Dead Space 1 to remind you of the game? So when you play Dead Space Remake, you'll be able to make a comparison. I'm seriously glad I didn't, because I would totally feel like I just replayed the same game twice. Because I would have, and it's kind of unfortunate because I'm seeing all these reviews come out. And the reviews are like, the game is great and everything. It's like 9 out of 10 or whatever.
Oh, here it comes.
Yeah,
here it
but
comes.
they didn't make 80% of the game. So when you rate it 9 out of 10, you're essentially saying most of the credit goes to the original dev team. By the way, they just made a game that you guys just shat all over.
Yeah, there it is.
That wasn't bad.
There it is. Calypso Protocol is so much better than this.
So that's what I would say. I am going to do a different video quickly here.
Yep.
But what I will say is this. If you've never played Dead Space 1,
play
absolutely
Callisto
Dead Space
Protocol
Remake. This is the
instead.
definitive version of the game. But how can you accurately say it's like a 9 out of 10 when it's literally the same game?
Bruh.
It's the same game.
Was it a good game? Yes. But it was the same
original,
game, so no,
with
it's
a
not
few
good.
tweaks.
It's not good.
It's very hard for me to be like, oh yeah, it's totally worth it for everyone. Everyone should buy this again and spend $70 on it.
Please, you
I
dumb
don't think
chicken.
so. In fact, I
I
feel
hate
like
this chicken. I hate it so bad.
especially if you've played Dead Space 1 recently, don't get this right now. Wait for it to go out of discount. You know what I'm saying? Because I just don't feel like this is a game that is worth $70 when the vast majority of content is from the original game, has not been retooled. They did not retool that combat at all. That combat is the same as the original game. Did they retool a little bit of the enemies to make them tougher? Yeah, they did.
But
for
they
the most
retooled
part,
it.
It's identical. So I don't know how you can argue that, oh, it's an amazing game. Yeah, but it was made 15 years ago.
Okay.
So, you know, give credit where credit is due. Don't
What's the
kiss the butt
credit?
of this dev team and say they're amazing when they didn't even make the vast majority of what's in the game. It's still a great game, but credit goes to Visceral Games. That doesn't even exist anymore.
Bruh.
You know what I mean? So anyway,
Just say you
that
hate
being
the
said,
game. Love that
I
podcast.
liked it. It's because I love the original Dead Space.
But
thank you all for a great playthrough. Thanks for watching. Thanks for engaging. Thanks for supporting.
I loved it, but
is it
there
worth
it is.
$70? Not really.
There
if you
it
played the original, in my
is.
opinion.
There it
I really feel
is.
like the only way.
I'm gonna
this
get
is
a
worth $70
single
is if you've never
clap as
played
a
it at
sound
all.
effect so I can
All right, just
clap
being
at you
honest.
guys. Go
Now,
there,
this is subjective
clap
call for you to
it,
make. If you're a
clap
super
is,
fan,
clap.
maybe you want to drop the 70 to play it, but I didn't really see that many differences from the original.
Can
It
we?
really felt
Can
to me
this
like I was
chicken
playing
just
the
please
same game.
die?
And that's
Can it
unfortunate.
die?
I really was
I don't
hoping
even
for more.
know.
I was.
I actually
If
don't know.
Even they just added in a new part of a chapter that felt completely different, that would have been sweet. They didn't bother. It's the same game, you know.
Bill, all of your events are the same.
All right,
Can
I'm
we
just
make
curious
the
if there's anything
same
after the credits, probably
fucking
not.
arguments about all of your events? You didn't really do anything different.
Yeah,
It's the
Final Fantasy
same
VII
event.
Remake. I got 50,000 credits, 10 power nodes, text logs, advanced soldier rig unlocked for your second run. So, Final Fantasy VII Remake is a totally new game. Resident Evil 2 Remake is a totally new game. This is not even close to being a new game.
It wasn't.
I couldn't
It
even
wasn't
call it a new game.
sold as a new
Your
game.
progress is saved, and now you can do New Game Plus. There you go.
You know what? Fuck it. I don't even care about this chicken anymore. It's dead
That's
to me.
it? I
Fuck
think
this
that's it.
chicken, man. Fuck him.
And apparently, if you replay it and you beat it on the harder difficulty, New Game Plus, apparently
Yeah,
you
he's
get a new
now
ending.
wrapping
I don't know
up
what the new ending is.
fucking
Is
Dead
it really
Space.
worth it to replay the
After
entire
20
game to see
hours,
a new
he's
ending?
finally
Probably
wrapping it
not.
up.
Seriously? Like, do you really think it's worth it? Probably not.
Shitting on it some more.
But anyway, again, thank you all.
Thank
for
you all.
watching, for supporting,
For the money.
for engaging.
For the
I
money.
really appreciate it.
For the money.
Dead
And
Space
for
Remake
watching.
is a great game,
And for the
but
money.
it's not a new game. Like I said,
Great
play
game,
it if you've
but
never
it's
played
not
the
a
original.
new game.
But in my opinion,
That's
if you
what's
played the
important,
original, and
guys.
especially if you played it recently,
New is
don't
better
get this at $70. Wait
than
for discount.
whatever.
It will definitely be discounted at some point. Get it at a discount. Enjoy it for what it is then.
Get the fucking
but
game.
Don't buy it under the
Don't
guise.
buy
Oh
it.
yeah, it's
Nobody
gonna be like
buy
those other
it.
remakes where it's totally different. It's definitely not. It felt like I was definitely playing the same game that I played 15 years ago. Just improved for 2023. All right, guys.
All right.
Thank you all for watching.
Peace
Dead
out.
Space Remake is now complete. Until next time, peace out, everyone, and thanks a bunch.
Thanks a bunch. Did he forget how he was,
By the way,
like, hinting if he'd play at a harder difficulty? Did he forget? He fucked that up, by the way. He fucked up the transition.
make us whole.
Bruh. And he ends it with a really
I
dumb
was
joke.
dead the whole time. I'm really not Phil. I'm really PewDiePie. How you doing? All right, I'm just kidding. All right, let's
And he
get outta
makes a
here.
PewDiePie joke. That's pretty cool. Oh, man.
Oh my god.
That's very tasteful. What else are we going to do? What other kind of jokes? What else we
Oh
got?
my god. All right. Enough of that.
All right, enough of that. Yeah.
This is really PewDiePie. How you doing? Okay, now.
You see
All
that?
right,
You see how great that was?
Let us
Lettuce.
actually
Tomatoes?
switch over. Like
Ham?
I said, I'm going to do a
Cheese.
video that discusses this game
Dude,
versus
dude,
Callisto
dude,
Protocol.
dude,
It'll be
dude,
about
dude,
20 minutes.
Dude. Do you like how he basically didn't even say anything about him doing the hard mode? He didn't even poll his chat. Guys, you can do the harder version of this game. We can do a harder replay. You remember how he was baiting that? He's not going to do it. 100% at the end of this, he's going to be like, yeah, we're not going to fucking do it.
Okay. Yes, Minka's hole comes directly from PewDiePie. Was his idea. Okay. It's over here.
I love the little fucking weird Garfield snake, like fucking goat combo laughs. And now we're doing teeth sucking. Teeth sucking. Chat. Why are we doing teeth sucking?
Go full screen.
When did this start? I feel like it started within the last 2 days, and it's getting more and more annoying. It's like the shit that I never want to hear anybody do is suck their teeth.
For the sake of this, I'm also going to turn off the
Good
bar.
lord.
All right? It's going to be me talking.
Yeah, gotta remove the hat. It's getting me a little too sweaty. Put it in. We can see the jammies. What kind of jammies does he have today? Well, what kind of jammies were those?
Okay.
What kind of jammies were those? Were those the Zelda jammies? Zelda jammies. Zelda
everyone,
jammies.
I'm Darkside Phil.
All right.
And just moments ago, I completed my standard difficulty run of the Dead Space remake that just released here in 2023. Ever since the game was announced, people ask me what are my thoughts about it. Do you think that it's going to be as original or different as, say, the Final Fantasy VII or Resident Evil 2 remakes? Will I play it? And ultimately, a big issue of contention that came up along my viewer base and just on the internet in general was that the original makers of Dead Space, that's Visceral Games, the studio that made this game back in 2008, actually no longer work for EA. They're their own standalone studio now. Gross. And that they just recently, in December 2022, released their own survival horror game.
You're dead on it? Didn't you eat?
And everyone's wondering, what's better, Callisto Protocol or the Dead Space remake? Which should you buy if you have a choice? And is the Dead Space remake worth $70? The purpose of this video is to give you my honest thoughts about the situation.
Yeah, it's not. He's going to say Callisto's better, and it's not worth the
2008. I'm just becoming a YouTuber. It's a hobby for me.
15 years ago.
I'm just messing around with
15 years ago, I was working for a helicopter company. 15 years ago, I was making fucking videos for a hobby.
The game blew me away.
15 years ago, I worked for Donald Trump.
Really seen before in a sci-fi
15 years ago.
The lighting and the gore of the necromorphs. I liked the gunplay, and in particular, it was one of my favorite games at the time that I ever played. Over the years, I became a huge fan of the Dead Space series, replaying the game
I don't know why he's like moving on it.
Dead Space 2
I think both games
Dead
look
Space
fine.
3 as playthroughs.
Remake looks fine. It's a high price point. I would wait for it to go on a sale at least, but it's a fine game.
I actually replayed Dead Space a second time in 2013.
It all started at the helicopter company.
That was my latest playthrough of the game. I did go back and
that was where I met the love of my life.
And so, the build-up and the hype began for the Dead Space remake, and as we started seeing all this stuff about it, I was kind of skeptical. Taking a look at the graphics or whatever, I was like, that's all well and good, but
how come you're dead?
Charging you a full $70 price tag for this game. Are they going to innovate this game enough to make it justify that price tag? Are they going to innovate with the gunplay? Are they going to add new parts of the game that weren't in the original? Will this game be worth a full purchase? Or for someone like me who's played Dead Space over the years multiple times, is it going to feel more like you're replaying the same game over and over? And that was ultimately a question, all right? Now, last month, well, I guess now it's 2 months ago, I played Callisto Protocol as a brand new release. And when I played it, I was honest. I basically was someone who wanted to give it a fair shake. For some really weird reason that I don't understand. It seems like
Wile E. Coyote,
as well as many content creators on the internet, crapped all over the Callisto Protocol. And I don't really understand why. Now, the Callisto Protocol, again, actually the spiritual successor to the original Dead Space, made by a lot of the dev team of the original Dead Space game, feels different. Does it have a lot of similarities when it comes to an immersive UI, so that way you don't see health meter, ammo meter? Yes, very similar to Dead Space. Does it have a lot of similar oh, you put on the suit, right? Oh, it's the suit, just like
I hate when he says successor.
There's people mutating
he can't
into
really
monsters,
say
just
the
like
word.
Dead Space. A lot of those things are similar, but I feel like that dev studio had the right to do that because they made the original game. Now, they don't own the rights to Dead Space, but if they were going to make their own game that they felt would be the spiritual successor, they had the right to take those ideas that originally they had come up with.
Why does fucking the new company have the right? They don't have the right.
They were basically making Dead Space again. When I played Callisto Protocol, I didn't feel like I was playing Dead Space again. In fact, a lot of the things in that game were very different from Dead Space. The fact that the gunplay is weak.
Remember,
you can't really play it like a
we were supposed to talk
shooter.
about
you have to be constantly learning how to dodge, and you
We were supposed to be talking about Dead Space, and now we're talking about Callisto Protocol, and he's pretending like Callisto Protocol was like some innovative game, and there was a lot of complaints with how simple it was for the dodge mechanics, and he's currently like pretending it was like innovative.
In the Callisto Protocol. Now, are there similarities? Yes, undoubtedly. You're going to say I can draw parallels between Dead Space 1 and Callisto Protocol.
So
but once
fucking
I
lame.
played through and beat Callisto
You're
Protocol,
dead again?
albeit there were a few very frustrating parts, I would say it was a really fun game. Was it difficult? Yes. Callisto Protocol is way more challenging
There
than
it
Dead
is.
Space 1.
Yeah, fuck that. Fuck
It's just a
Dead
different animal.
Space.
You have to actually learn.
I hate that animal. I like this animal. This animal's better.
You can't just rely on the plethora arsenal of weapons that you're going to find in the game. The game doesn't throw a lot of ammo at you. The weapons aren't enough to take down the enemies. You have to be using stealth and melee. So it's
We
very
get 2 more
different in that
trees,
regard,
and I'll come
okay?
back down.
Even the plot has similarities. So yeah, you're always going to say, oh, cool, they bit off of it. No, they didn't. They made the original. They have the right to make another game that's similar but different. Callisto Protocol absolutely is different. And unlike a lot of my contemporaries,
My
other
God.
content creators out there, I didn't rage quit it. I never got so frustrated that
Nobody-
I didn't want to play anymore.
nobody
I just
cares,
kept challenging
Phil.
myself to get better at it.
You want
and
ass
I beat
pats?
it and really enjoyed it.
Oh
I
man,
thought
I
it was an
really
outstanding
enjoyed
game.
it. Well, why
A
don't
lot
you
of
play it
people disagree
again?
with
Play it
me.
on a hard
They have the
mode.
right to do that.
Play it on a hard
I tried
difficulty,
to
Phil.
Callisto Protocol a fair shake, and I really, really loved it. In fact, I think a lot of people
How could they
kind of,
didn't shake it, man?
sadly, panned it
Sadly.
because the PC version ran so poorly.
Oh,
All right?
no.
I'll agree there. I've seen the PC version. I've actually
Oh,
watched one of the previews trying to play
no.
this on the PC. It's cracked.
Let me tell you something about this whole PC version nonsense. Because this is DSP raging about the PC version. And as he's doing it, he's looking like an absolute jackass. This dude was doing the same shit when he was playing a fucking video game. I can't even remember which one. Because that's how like absolutely ridiculous it was. But he was doing the same shit when he was talking about how the console versions weren't any good. No, I actually do remember Cyberpunk. So remember how Cyberpunk wasn't running good on the consoles and on the PC it was the only way that was running at least acceptable? And how he didn't like it, that it was unfair that people were panning it because the console version was running like crap and the PC version was running better. But then he hated it, so he was like, yeah, man, you know, but the PC version was doing better, but this game is fucking crap. It's Doody, it's a bunch of Doody and shit. And now the inverse happens, where the PC version isn't running so great, but the console versions are acceptable. And now he's like, yeah, man, it was like really, really good and whatnot. It's like, no, dude, as a whole, you need to take it as, you know, for all the ports. So if one of the ports aren't working right, you have the right to criticize it. And I think it should be fucking criticized, because you know what? Maybe all the versions should work at least acceptable, right? To a certain degree, I would assume. But he's being so weird about this right now. He's being so weird. I'm sorry that people didn't like fucking Callisto Protocol. Fucking get out of here. Oh my God. Fucking, I'd kill this shark if I could. I'd kill it if I could. He's just being so lame.
Crashing, the graphics are having issues. I played it on console, Xbox Series X particularly. Never had a problem with it. It
Never
was
had a
seriously
problem.
smooth, and it was a beautiful game. Really great
It's
survival
very
horror
beautiful,
game.
very
different than Dead
very
Space, which I'm
handsome
happy
looking.
about.
Very
Because
handsome
right
looking
now,
game, guys.
I just played the Dead Space remake, and let me tell you, if Callisto Protocol played like the Dead Space remake, I would have felt like I played the same game twice. Thank God it was different.
Thank
Dead
God it
Space
was
remake,
different.
Let's now get to the subject matter. It is essentially Dead Space 1, but there's some differences. The graphics are much improved. Now, the frame rate is a steady 60 frames per second in most parts. A couple times it chopped up for me on the Series X, but for the most part, really good.
Okay,
Isaac
so
is
it's
no
not
longer a
steady.
silent protagonist.
You can't say it's a steady 60 frames per second and then says, oh, well, it chopped up in places, so it wasn't a steady 60. That's just what it was. It wasn't a steady 60 frames then, Phil.
He now has a voice and has input in
You're under the
cutscenes and
raft.
like, similar to how he did in Dead Space 2.
Oh
but he
my
decided to change that in
God.
the first game.
How come you keep
Certain
dying?
gameplay elements have been changed. For example, the Ishimura ship
Stop
now
dying.
all links together, almost like you're playing Metroid or Castlevania. Previously,
Metroid or
each level was kind
Castlevania.
of linear, and you would use trams to go from one level
These
to the next. And once you progress to the
descriptions
next
are
area,
so
you couldn't go
fucking
back. In this game,
lame.
everything links together, and you can go back later on to unlock new areas and get new power-ups and the like. That's kind of a neat new thing that will add some replayability to the game for sure, and or add some playtime to your overall experience. Zero G. Now this is different. In the original Dead Space 1, there were zero G parts. There's zero G parts in the remake, but the zero G parts you freeform float around, similar to how they added in Dead Space 2. You didn't do that in the original Dead Space. In the original Dead Space, you had to have your magnet boots step on certain parts, and then you had to do puzzles or fight bosses there. It was kind of frustrating because it was very limiting. Now being able to freeform move around definitely made it feel like a better experience. And in
we're gonna be able to
there
get the
was one
bricks here.
particular boss fight that is so much better. In the original Dead Space, all you do is you aim cannons and fire. It's a completely different thing from the rest of the game. It's like a mini game.
It's a big fish.
It's epic. You're shooting around, you're aiming with these
big
guns.
Fish.
You also have to aim your weapon at it.
It
You're
can't
dodging,
fit?
You're using all the abilities you found in the game. Very neat. And I think that was much better done than in the original game. All right?
What did I fish up?
In reality,
A
what is the
catfish.
true addition to this game? Cutscenes. There is supplemental information added to the story about Isaac's family that you didn't know about in the original game. There's also new video cutscenes that are added.
Wow, video
That were
cutscenes.
more text logs, or some cases they
As
didn't exist
opposed
at all,
to
that are added in the
audio
form of side
cutscenes?
missions.
As opposed
You'll be
to
going
text
through the Ishimura,
cutscenes?
and it'll tell you to go to these optional areas. And
As
you'll get a
opposed
new
to picture
cutscene
cutscenes?
starring Nicole or one of the doctors
Romance
on the ship
catfish.
that originally was not in the game. And it'll flesh out a lot more of the plot, and you'll get a lot more of an overall plot experience in this remake version than you did in the original. The original, a lot of the stuff was left to mystery to the last minute. In this game, there's kind of more of a build-up due to these new additional cutscenes. For what I'm to understand from my viewers, they actually told me that a lot of these new cutscenes were based on the optional anime spin-offs that had been released many years ago from Dead Space and were very successful. So it's kind of neat to see kind of that supplementary content added into the main game for this remake. But for the most part, this game is Dead Space 1. The gunplay is pretty much identical.
You mean Dead Space 1 is Dead Space 1? Oh, man, color me shocked. Guys, I don't know how to tell you this, but Dead Space 1 is Dead Space 1. I don't know. You guys may want to sit down for that one. I may have told you like some kind of spoiler blockbuster alert, but Dead Space 1 is Dead Space 1.
The original Dead Space game from 2008, they didn't really tweak it at all. Excuse me. If anything, the one thing they did tweak was a little bit about the enemies. There's some enemies now that they used to be able to shoot them and they would kind of stagger. Now they just keep moving at you. So basically, you got to use the stasis a lot more in this game, I feel, than in the original, because these enemies aren't stopping when you shoot them. In addition, there's a new enemy type that spits at you, and it's not the baby with tendrils, which originally was in the original game. There's a different one now. So there's a little bit of change, but for the most part, if you've played Dead Space 1, you've played this game, only now you get a little bit more story, better graphics, and zero-G gameplay. So, does that warrant a $70 purchase?
Whoa, no!
Oh, man, that is a very subjective question.
Yeah, can you answer it
I'm someone
subjectively?
who's played Dead Space 1
Get out of here!
Again over the years. Now, I haven't played it in about 10 years. Replaying it now was a fun experience for sure. It was fresh, it was interesting.
Where the hell did I get this
these facelifts.
scrap mechanic duck?
That's exactly what it is. It's a facelift. This is not a new game. When you replay Final Fantasy VII in the remake, that's a new game. That's not from the original Final Fantasy VII. When you replay Resident Evil 2 remake, that feels like a totally retooled new game. This is not a retooled new game. It is Dead Space 1.
He was about to call it Resident Evil.
With these minor facelift.
He was about to call it Resident Evil.
Is it worth $70? Well, if you've never played the original Dead Space, perhaps yes. If you really want to experience the definitive version of Dead Space 1, play the Dead Space remake, pay $70 for it, get on it now, really enjoy it. But I have a very hard time justifying a full $70 retail purchase for this game when it's exactly the same as the game you've already played. Yes, there's a few new things,
you may have played it 15 years
ago,
but it's the same game.
That's sad. I was actually hoping maybe they would add a new part of the Ishimura, even if it's not even its own standalone chapter.
Dude, they added new shit. He's saying that they added new shit, and here he's like, yeah, man, but you know, they didn't add enough new shit. Like, but they did add new shit. That's the whole point.
Have it be a part of the game that you go back to a couple times for some optional things.
Why is he being like this? What purpose?
It really feels like you're playing the same game, and that's unfortunate. So I was hoping for more, and I don't feel like I got
I didn't get my
what I
money's
was really
worth.
looking forward to. Just being honest.
Being honest.
If you're going to directly compare the Callisto Protocol to the Dead Space remake,
Okay,
and ask
we'll
what's the
fish a
better
little bit
game?
more.
Okay, well, if you like a game that's run and gun action, and all you care about is basically run and gun, that's Dead Space. But that's also a 15-year-old game trope where we've kind of outgrown that. I mean, at the time of Dead Space 1, you also had Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6, which everyone got tired of and said, we want to go back to classic survival horror.
We want
Dead
classics.
Space really
we want
isn't
classics.
that. By the end of the game, you got like 7, 8 weapons, you got ammo coming out your butt.
Hey, here's
You're
a
just
shoe,
unloading giant
and here's a
arsenals
fish.
against the denizens of the
I also
dead.
have
It
a
doesn't
duck.
feel like a huge
I want
challenge
that
by
duck.
the
That
end.
duck's
It kinda
mine.
feels
I
like
want
a
that
Rambo.
duck.
All right? Callisto Protocol was the complete opposite experience. Even if you had all the guns and you had the upgrades for them, by the end of the game, you're still getting your butt handed to you by some of the mini
Another
bosses and the
mackerel.
like. The final boss is incredibly challenging no matter how much you've got.
Hey, look at that! Look at that
So,
shoe.
To me, if you want to ask me
For
what
me?
game is more classic survival horror, Callisto Protocol is.
Bruh.
It plays more like a classic survival horror game.
Bruh.
It gives you more of that element that you're always going to be on low ammo.
Why
your
are
guns
we
aren't really gonna
doing
help you.
this?
You don't know what's around the next corner. It could be a room full of
Why are
deadly
we
enemies
being
that
so
you have to
fucking
either stealth by,
lame?
or maybe there's something that's going to get you no matter what you've done to prepare. You don't really get that element in Dead Space. You know what I'm saying? You just don't.
You know what
And
I'm
that's
saying?
okay.
You know
The
what it
game
is that I am
great
saying?
on its own merits, but if you're looking for a true challenging
I
survival
didn't
horror
like it.
experience, Callisto Protocol is
He pretended he loved that
absolutely more
game
challenging
all the way from
and
start to
more of a
finish.
classic formula of what you
And
would
now
want from
we're
a horror
fucking
game.
pissed off at
Dead
it.
Space is a great romp in space with sci-fi elements and horror, but a lot of the horror comes from the gore and the story, not necessarily the gameplay. I mean, almost the entire game is just sending these necromorphs at you constantly. All right? It's different in Callisto Protocol. Having to
How?
manage and master
How is it
that melee
different?
system, being able to micromanage each enemy and keep them at a distance. You can't fight more than 2 enemies at once. in
We're gonna
Callisto
kill the
Protocol.
shark.
In Dead Space, you do it 90% of the time, especially once you get big guns like the Force.
Are we gonna kill the
blowing
shark?
back. It's not even a problem anymore, okay?
What?
So for me, if you were to ask me, out of these 2 games in the modern day, would I rather play Dead Space 1 or
Sasha, you
the Callisto Protocol?
yeah.
And which is the better
shark
survival horror
got
game?
me.
I would honestly answer you. I think Callisto Protocol is. But the thing is, most gamers aren't looking for an ultra challenging
Gamers?
experience anymore. They're looking for a more casualized regular
Gamers.
experience. It's weird how things go for a circle, right? We started off with tank control games, ultra challenging, limited ammo,
I'm
don't
gonna
know where
axe
to
it
go,
to
can't
death.
solve the puzzle. That's all part of the survival horror experience. Then the games got so dumbed down during that era when we had Dead Space 1, 2, and 3, Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6. Everyone said, man, those games are too easy and they're just action games now. Change it back to classic survival horror. So we saw that with games like Resident Evil 7, 8, going back to a more classic formula, and now we've got all these reboots coming out. And now you come to realize a game like Callisto Protocol comes out, oh no, too hard, too challenging. I don't want to learn a melee system. I don't want a game that I die in 2-3 hits. No, this is not fair. Give me back my Dead Space. And it's hilarious to me that I'm seeing these reviews come out for Dead Space Remake that are like, oh, 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. Dude, it's the same game from 15 years ago. Why don't you admit that in the review? It's literally the same game with maybe
different things.
2 hours of new content. if
With
that.
different things.
And you're charging $70.
It's a new game.
I kind of feel bad
Bruh.
because that original dev team, that Visceral Games team that went on to make Callisto Protocol, they got really hurt 2 months ago when their game came out with all these people, rage quit the game, it sucks and blah, blah, blah. But no one could really justify it besides the graphics.
Why?
PC.
What do you mean nobody
Really?
could justify
Now,
what? Rage quitting?
This game comes out, everyone's 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. You do realize they made this game, right?
And?
Callisto Protocol is the evolution of Dead Space. Dead Space Remake is a return back to form of 15 years ago, which is fine. But we moved on from that and said that we wanted something different. That's why we don't get run and gun games anymore. Now all of a sudden, run and gun games are 9 and 10 out of 10 again. I don't get it.
Can I not
it
hit
really
this
makes me
with an
scratch
axe?
my head. What do people want?
Oh my god, I just
I'm
swam into the
confused
rock.
because for me, I like the classic Dead Spaces, but I know where they came from, and I would like an evolution of that, which is what Callisto Protocol was. But apparently people don't want that. They just want, go back to the games we know. So, listen, I guarantee you this game will likely sell a lot, and probably we're going to end up with a Dead Space 2 remake, a Dead Space 3 remake.
Why is he even mad? He wanted a Dead Space 4. Why is he mad?
hopefully, if they make a Dead Space 3 remake, they change it. Because then the game got so watered down.
Why
so
is he
run and gun.
mad?
There was like no horror at all. It was just an action game, much like Resident Evil 6, okay? And I really hope that if they do make more remakes in this trilogy, that they do change the plot, because I do think that by the end of Dead Space 3, they wrote themselves into a corner they couldn't write themselves out of, which is why the series died after that. I don't want to see that happen
so
again. I would love to see Dead
about
Space continue
this.
on with originality, but I think it's kind of messed up that the original makers of this game made their own game, they tried to innovate, and everyone crapped on them for trying to do something different. And now, the remake comes out, and everyone says 10 out of 10. The game is literally the same game that I played 15 years ago, with some minor tweaks. So, you know, you can formulate your own subjective opinions, but my opinion is, if you already played the original Dead Space, and you played it recently, you should
you're
not
trying to
be
get the
paying
medal down
$70
there?
for Dead Space remake. It's
I get the medal.
same. You're not going to get a different experience. You're going to feel like you played Dead Space again with some quality of life improvements and
actually, why do we even need
graphics,
the medal?
but it's not a new game.
Shark's dead.
Again, unlike Resident Evil 2 remake or Final Fantasy 7 remake, it's definitely the same game that you played 15 years ago. That's unfortunate that people are now kind of kissing its butt. You're gonna have people running out there to buy it. They not realize they're gonna play the same game that you could get on Game Pass right now for free.
What if they didn't play it?
So, in conclusion, I like the Dead Space.
In reality,
I did enjoy some of the improvements. It ain't worth $70 to me. It shouldn't be worth $70 to someone who's already played this game.
It shouldn't be worth money.
Wait for a price drop, in my opinion.
Right.
And is Callisto Protocol as good or better? Is Dead Space better? That's a subjective question.
Okay,
yeah.
Phil can't give you his opinion.
You're gonna like Dead Space
Fuck
more.
your
If you
opinion.
want
Fuck his
true
opinion.
survival horror, where everything is dangerous, where you're never safe, where you can't amass an arsenal that's going to save your butt, then you want to play Callisto Protocol. So what do you want out of your survival horror?
What do you want, Phil?
Danger?
What the fuck do you want?
Oh, look, by the end, I'm Rambo blowing everything away. That's
Big
Dead
ups
Space.
Rambo.
I mean,
Rambo
he's
got a
giant
shout out. He's not even
hand
part of the
in game
content anymore.
that kills
And
everything
Rambo
with
just
one
got a
hit.
shout out.
You know what I'm saying? You can kind of tell what they were going for by the end. So, thank you for watching this video.
All
I
right.
hope at least this is clear.
Widespread open
Maybe
arms.
now you can make a judgment for yourself.
Make a judgment.
Enjoy. No matter what kind
and
of survival horror
enjoy.
you like,
He literally
there's
looks
a lot to
around
eat right now.
and
We're eating
enjoy.
the survival horror buffet. We've got a lot more survival
Survivor
horror
horror
right around the corner. We
buffet.
got Silent Hill remake, Resident Evil 4 remake. We got
Food
all
segments.
kinds of survival horror. So for all those of us who are big fans of it, this is a good time to be a gamer.
For those of
All
you
right?
who are
Enjoy.
hungry,
No matter what
you're
your
a
forte
gamer.
Is, whatever your preference
Be
is,
hungry,
you're gonna
gamers.
eat well
Go
in
out there and eat.
2023, and I hope to see you for those playthroughs
Hopefully
in the future.
we see you
Thanks
next
for watching,
time.
everyone.
Thumbs
Peace
up.
out. See you later.
All right, and the recording. What a review.
Okay.
Hopefully you guys loved it.
Now I
20
got my
minutes of
opinion out
nonsense.
there. So, Real
What'd
Take
you guys
Sports to the
think?
Super chat. Thank you very much for the super chat, Real Take Sports.
Guys have any money for
And,
me?
I got a $4.20 tip
Breaking it?
from Radical Jaws. It's my birthday. Thanks for making the day fun. Cheers from Canada. Happy birthday to Radical Jaws.
Yeah, Radical
Glad you
Jaws.
joined
We
me
love
today.
that guy.
And I hope
Who's
you
he?
enjoyed the conclusion of
Who?
Dead Space.
Huh?
Thanks for
What?
watching.
Huh?
Okay. All right, guys. So here's the deal.
All right, what's the
We're done
deal?
for the day. However,
A Q&A?
as we're adjourning now, what I would like to do is tell you what's going to happen with the schedule because
All
now
right.
the schedule has changed.
Hi-Fi is
All right?
going
So
away.
here's the
I
deal
feel
with the
like
schedule.
Hi-Fi is
Ready
not
for
even going to be
this?
tomorrow. Hi-Fi's on tomorrow.
Tomorrow, Saturday, the main gameplay stream
Hi-Fi.
will be...
Hi-Fi. Hi-Fi.
Hold on.
Sound box. He's looking for the sound box he wants to play. So he can put Hi-Fi so he can like drum it up artificially.
Will be Hi-Fi Rush.
There it is. There it is.
Yes, Hi-Fi Rush was supposed to be the stream tonight, but being that we didn't play it tonight, I'm actually going to do it as the main stream tomorrow. We're going to do it for 3 hours.
That's how he's going to prop it up.
We're going to give it a shot.
The 1
as a
minute
main
man tip
daytime
is going to
stream.
make it
We're gonna see how
artificial
goes.
growth.
If it goes well, and
Bruh.
you guys want to continue, we'll do it as a full playthrough. If we play it tomorrow,
Oh, this
and it
is
ends
wild.
up
This is
not being
wild
good,
and
there's,
crazy.
you know, engagement's bad, support is bad, everyone's bored of it, we won't play it ever again. But I want to give it
Better
an
not
honest
have been a
shot.
shark.
Should have had it tonight. Obviously, it didn't. We're going to do it tomorrow.
That
with
wasn't
the
a
main
shark,
stream.
right?
Tomorrow night, Saturday night's late night stream.
That's a shark.
Will be Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion.
Shark's back.
Okay.
Help.
Saturday.
Help. Shark's back. Shark's
One
back.
Piece Odyssey will be. Excuse me. Saturday. Sunday, One Piece Odyssey will be the main gameplay stream, and then Sunday night will be Warzone. Okay.
Can we
so
go?
The rest of the week is up in the air. because it depends.
Oh my God,
on
the
if you
shark's
guys
gonna get
want
you.
more Hi-Fi Rush or not. If you do, now it's a playthrough that's in the rotation, and we'll continue it. If not, no, we got to find something else to do, whether it's a second run in Dead Space Remake or we try out something else. All right. So tomorrow, we give Hi-Fi Rush a shot as the daytime stream. We see if people show up, engage, and support it. If they do, and when people want it, we continue it on as a playthrough. If not, we do something different starting Monday. All right? So Hi-Fi Rush and Oblivion tomorrow. One Pace Odyssey. Warzone Sunday.
Pace Odyssey.
Monday's up in the air because we got to
see what the fuck is One Pace?
All right, guys? Thank you very, very much.
All right,
great
thumbs up.
Streaming evening. And by the way,
is he getting the fuck
Level 1
out?
Podcast, we are finally going to talk about the Super Bowl event in a week. We're going to order things specifically for it. So I hope you'll join me tomorrow for the podcast. It's all about the Super Bowl Saturday event. Thank you all. Please have a good evening. I'll see you all tomorrow.
And peace out.
Have a good night. Peace out. Thanks for watching the end of Dead Space. I appreciate it. See you guys later.
Oh my God. What a fucking wild and crazy goddamn. A goddamn ending. I didn't realize it was going to be that bad, but man, did it turn out awful. Oh my Lord. One Pace, a sequel with Luffy's son. Yeah. Guys like, you guys like fucking Naruto? Maybe you're gonna like Boruto. You guys like One Piece? Maybe you're gonna like One Pace. So I've heard. Man, I can't believe that I even attempted to sit through that, but you know what? I feel like I've learned a lot. I learned a lot about DSP and his unwillingness to do anything or learn anything. Big ups, I suppose. Hopefully you guys got something out of that, even though you were watching me play Raft and play it poorly. Joshua's here. I think I'm going to play this for a little bit more. Just a little bit more. But we're finally off the island. Hey, we left Fishman Island. And now we're going to like, we're going to go to the no, we're going to go to the red line now. And he got like a last minute $2 super chat. Says Hertz MVP Eagle win 27-23. What? What? Why? No, I know why. He's just LARPing. I keep forgetting that Real Take Sports is a fucking LARPer. He likes to pretend that anybody cares about the sports shit. When in reality, it's only him. I know that this is not where the wind is blowing, but I see that barrel up ahead. I don't want to skip that barrel. I feel like we're going against the wind, though, somehow. Like, the wind should be on our right. I don't know. And what a fucking nonsensical stream. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed something. I didn't enjoy it. I want to watch, I don't know what I want to watch, chat. I didn't even know what I wanted to do. I don't even know what I'm going to do tomorrow. Shybot's still out of commission. I know there's some people that are like, yeah, man, we need to do a movie night and whatnot. But I haven't got around to doing a movie night in a minute, in a hot minute. Let people down. Again. Chat, imagine letting people down. Always doing that. Built differently. Hey, grab that piece of wood, please. All right, there we go. And there, double. Love the 3 palm. We love the 3 palm. How come it, dude, this fish, the shark, it literally takes forever to cook. It's never going to be finished. Look how long it takes to grill. I'm hungry now. When are we going to eat? We're never going to eat. Not at this rate. I'm going to be hungry for the rest of my life. So we're cooking the fish, and the fish takes too long. It was shark. Imagine living on an infinitely expanding raft. No, I don't have any. I can't stop him. I can't. I have no fucking thing. That's the end of the stream. I'm kind of glad that he clocked the fuck out so quick, because I was like, oh man, if he sticks around and like does a Q&A and shit, I'm gonna be fucking pissed off. He ditched early. Who's currently on Twitch right now? Oh my God, Dingus is currently fucking streaming right now, and he's playing Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. He wasn't watching me, right? Hopefully he wasn't watching me. Yeah, he wasn't watching me. It's Dingus, and he's playing roller coasters. It feels so much better now. The roller coasters are coming in nicely too. Gonna go to Spider Island. I hope not. There's an island ahead though. It could be something good. Let's see. Let's listen to what he's listening to.
And then they went into the school, and I recognized that the woman is the parent
Is he
volunteers
listening
for
to?
the after school program. And,
It's like a true crime thing.
Concerned that there are drugs at the school.
So you specifically saw her place something behind her seat?
Yeah, it looked like she had some
I'm picking up one cooked shark. I need to eat.
Okay, what is your name?
My name is
Who are you
Jay.
again? Jay?
DJ.
Dude, it doesn't even heal that much.
How do you spell that?
CHANDRASEKHR.
Okay. And what's your phone number where we can reach you?
949.
Thank God they censored it.
And do you
I was
know
gonna
the
say,
person's name? Doxed.
there's just 10th anniversary. I did see some of that 10th anniversary.
Kelly?
It was entertaining. I know there was a DSP segment. It was the lamenting why do we have a DSP board, but it was like everybody's been asking for it kind of thing. That's the thing that everybody kept pointing to. It's like, did you see that? Did you see that, Ann? DSP had its own segment. It's like, yeah, man, don't be too surprised now. He's kind of like a big deal. He's been around for like the past like 150 years. He keeps telling us all the time with his fucking history segments. Yeah, you know, I've been a content creator for like a fucking 150 years, like for a millennia. I've been creating content. I've been a shark for 150 years. It's been pretty cool. Think I'm shark. Why can you wear the shark head? Oh my God, don't go this way. I know the wind is not going this way. I know it's pushing us to the left. I just want to land. Lift right after that. Ludwig, World Order got attention. Yeah, he got his little whatchamacallit, this is how you don't play thing shouted out. Which is cool.
And every idiot.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm going for it. Going for it. I got some copper. Okay, we're good. I got some copper. Can I push the boat? Let me push the boat. No! Oh my God. Okay, the answer is yes, you could push the boat, but with a shark there, I don't know if you'll want to push the boat. Okay, I don't think you can push the boat. The boat pushing is a bad idea. Damn it. There could be some cool stuff on there. We don't know. We can make a paddle, right? Where is it? Oh, you need so much plastic. Fuck that shit. Oh my God. I just want whatever's on that island. Okay, I'm going for the island. Go. Just gotta go. Just gotta go. Just gotta go. Just gotta go. Shark can't get us. Shark can't get us if we don't look at it. Shark can't get us if we don't look at it. We're good. We're good. Could be Zombieland. It could be. We got some coconuts. Coconuts are like are gonna be the food that we need right now. Help us revive ourselves from the dead. Really? Okay, there's some scrap. Scared. Not looking. And the shark could be around here. It could literally be inside the island. No. Are you? Oh my God, it seems like it's further away. Okay, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Coming back. The shark is over there. Oh my God, it's looking at me. It's looking. No, no, it's gonna kill me. Help. No, we don't need an anchor. There was only like some coconuts. I killed a tree and there's some flowers. There's nothing on there. Getting out of here. I don't care. No, I don't want to be looking like a fucking snack. Gonna fish up some extra fish. I kind of want to end it here because I'm kind of okay. I kind of want to play this again though, but it's got to be like a chill time format. I know Sasha would be pretty down for it. I don't know about Karma. I think Karma also has this game too. Okay, the progress is universal to the world, right? Like if you learn the thing, you learned it in this world, right? You learn it for your character. Because if that's the case, I can always resume this world, the Dead Space world. Raft can get bigger. Think so? Okay. We're gonna hope so. But we'll boot this up. You know what? I'll give Sasha a special ticket and she can be whenever she wants this to be the boot up stream. No, if I'm streaming, if she wants this to be the boot up stream to play, and we got nothing better to do, we can do the Raft stream if she so desires. It's not like Valheim. That is true. It's not like Valheim. Valheim's a different story. Is this the Raft, what Detractor Outer Haven will look like? Probably. One day it will. That's the hope and the cope. Gonna build a second level. Yeah, okay, look, if I continue it, I'll fish up some extra items so that way we'll have like wood and all sorts of shit. I'll try and do that. We're gonna be floating in style. We're gonna have like a giant hotel situation. It's gonna be people are gonna be randomly coming in. They get to have different floors in which they can stay at. It's gonna be like a whole mess hall and everything. And we'll never have to worry about fucking stupids again. The stupid sharks. We hate the sharks. Sharks are stupid. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. That was an absolute disaster of a fucking existence. We're gonna go over to Dingus's place. He's currently playing Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. And that's gonna be and that's gonna be pretty good. And a Diamond Dog Husky. Yeah, you heard me, Miss Shark. I'm not. I didn't even know if I wanted to stream that long today. I was like debating it. Like, man, you know, I could go for like 5-10 hours, but it's like, yeah, then I'll fuck everything up. I'm gonna find out what what the plan is for Saturday, because I don't think I'm gonna restream his the hell is he playing? Hi-Fi Rush. Like the only reason I would play or restream Hi-Fi Rush is if Rydrake can't restream it and people want me to do it. And I'll ask in the Discord if there's like more than 5 or if there's more than 4 people that want me to restream it, I'll fucking restream it. But if not, I'm gonna just find a game to play. And it'll probably be one of the. We'll have people vote for the game that I've been like putting off the most to be the game that I'll play. That's gonna be what it is. Maybe I should just make it a long day of just playing a whole bunch of shit. Maybe that's what I should do. That'd be pretty cool. I'm sorry. I let people down so much. I just have to get used to the fact that I let everybody down. We hate it. Gonna play read One Piece. Miss Shark. Okay. All right. Let me go off on a tangent here. I have been reading a lot of One Piece. I have been reading so much One Piece. What chapter am I in? I had to like open this up just to see what chapter I'm in. Resume last file. So the last file I was on was volume 83. So now we're on volume 84 because I was at the last page of that. Well, I'm now on volume 84. We are trying to rescue Sanji from Big Mama. And he's gonna be married off. And it's been absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely positively ridiculous. I hate everything. I absolutely hate everything. Let us know when you hit chapter 1000. What chapter? Chapter 839, I guess is what I'm technically on. Because I'm trying to see how it's labeled and everything. Like seeing Sanji's fucking siblings and then seeing what their names are. It's like, oh yeah, Sanji, Yonji, okay. It's numbers. Whole cake is fun. Yeah, the island so far it's pretty interesting. The whole Zoe stuff. You know what? Actually, I was knocking on it, but it was actually really, really fucking interesting to see the animals. Like they were actually pretty cool. So I don't know. I really digged it. The only bad arc so far that I really, really didn't enjoy was Fishman Island. Cause bruh, it was just like it felt like a slog. Actually a fucking slog to read through that. I did not enjoy any of it. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. I really just didn't enjoy how much like I didn't care about what was going on. Like I wanted to just fast forward and be like, nah, this is kind of lame, you know, whatever. I'm so glad I'm past it now and I can enjoy other things. I think from what everybody kept telling me, that was like the most like not so fun arc to read when it was live. 66 is funny. Man, they're really specific. I don't know how to describe it. The girl he's gonna marry is cute as fuck. Oh my god. I don't know why he should be A-okay with it. Come on. Struggle with Punk Hazard was actually pretty good. I didn't think it was bad. There were some parts where I was kind of like, okay, this is kind of stupid, but I felt really, really bad with the whole, you know, kids in trouble kind of shit. Like that was kind of fucked up. And hooray, at the end, we have a solution for everybody who got gassed. They got a way in which they can reverse the gas. Any interest in Isonzo? I don't know Isonzo. What is Isonzo? I'm scared to look. Am I gonna look this up and it's gonna be horrible? I don't know. Steam game, blah, 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 blah. Is this where you, oh, it's one of those things where you play like, it's wars, but it's like historical. Not terribly, not really down for it. And it looks like they have a whole bunch of like, they have a bundle of like different, really weird. But if it's a online PvP, yeah, I'm not that. Body swap smoker. I don't want to think about that because I prefer my shirts unbuttoned. Oh man, okay, let me double check. Did I have another key that I obligated for? I shouldn't ask for too many keys, because if I get too many of them and I have to do too many of them, then it'll be pretty weird. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. I'll check out. There was another contractually obligated game that I want to like show off, and I'm actually kind of happy for it. It's one of those kind of games where it's perfect for background, like to play on top of where there's background noise, because that's all it is like one of those not an idle game, but it's one of those like it's an eternal loop kind of game, so it's kind of silly, but it's called Neko Loop, and I could show that really quick. Well, no, I don't want to show it from here. I want to show it from Steam. I got in for the beta for it, and it's actually it's not that bad. It's really weird. Main record. So it's this game, and it's, I don't know how else to describe it other than it's like one of those idle loot games where you kind of just automatically fight shit. But the way in which they make it like interesting is you get these little cards that put down tiles, and the tiles all do buffs, and you also have equipment that you can equip up. So the idea is that as you progress through the game, you get different cards to give you different tiles, and depending on the tile that you put down and what's next to the tile, it can do different effects. Like you can only put down a start of like 1 water, but if you put forest next to water, you get attack speed. If you put grass next to water, it's able to be tilled, and that tilling, you can plant seeds, and those seeds can grow into flowers, and those things give buffs. The grass give buffs and shit. It's all the way of just constantly self-boosting, and there's little collector points too. Like it's really wild what they want you to do with this game, at least for an idle game. But yeah, it's really hyper basic. It's literally like an auto play. Oh yeah, your main character and your dumb fucking summon cats, they fight a dude. But I actually have been finding myself leaving it on and playing it over and over and over again, and I don't mind it whatsoever. There's like a little skill tree thing too, and the story is very dumb and basic. It's basically this dude broke in and wanted to marry this cat lady, and the cat lady was like no, but she ran away, and then he turned into a cat, and he's like, I'll help you get back, and he's just trying to confuse her and keep her busy, and I don't know, maybe marry her eventually. I don't know. Something like that. It's very specific. We love dumb and basic. This would be a great, like, if I'm restreaming DSP's pre-stream, to just play as we're listening to the pre-stream. I could actually do that, and I don't have to actually actually pay attention to this. It's pretty good. But yeah, you know what? I actually legit can say already, maybe not at the price point it's currently at, because it's like for $20, but the game so far, for what I'm playing, I'm actually loving the hell out of it. But then again, I'm really simplistic when it comes to like certain fucking dumb games. I'll play all sorts of like tower defense and idle games. Like those are good. I mean, you see me playing the boat game. Boat game is basically an idle game. Like I don't do anything on it. It just exists. That's my kind of game. I don't know. To the Necrodancer deck building, like building. Well, Crypt of the Necrodancer was different though. Crypt of the Necrodancer was just that's like a rhythm game with like the roguelike, and then you can do shit with it. You know what was a good roguelike? It is Dungeons of Dreadmore. Oh man, I used to play this all the fucking time. This was one of the other games I would play all the fucking time when I'd be waiting for my classes. It doesn't reflect, of course, because apparently my playtime is not gonna reflect what I used to have. But this was a fucking great game. Holy shit. Man. You go around, you make your dude, you get your weapons, they're all randomized and shit. There were so many mods you could put in this game. Last played 2015. Yeah, that sounds about right. I haven't booted this up in a hot minute. But Dungeons of Dreadmore, this is a solid game. If you had to get any fucking game that's like a little dungeon crawling game, I highly recommend this sucker. As you move, all the enemies around you move. And you can eat and drink for food and mana, and you have all sorts of skills and shit. It's all based on your little pseudo classes and stuff. And you just have to get deeper and deeper in the dungeons. So fucking good. I never made it to the end, but damn it, like you could put all sorts of skills and make your dude like super customizable. And I'm telling you, the mods make it worth it. You could make like stupid anime classes. It's so fucking good. This is gonna be the thing that I'm gonna be doing today. I'm gonna be reading through One Piece. Holy shit! Yeah, this is a really crazy bird, man. You'll love to see it. You like roguelikes back in the day? This is definitely a roguelike game that you would probably like to play. There's a lot of dumb random shit, but the mods make it like it makes it 50 million times better. You can enjoy it. Look at this. Look at this. Even dead cancer man. I shouldn't say that, but you know what I mean. Even dead cancer man said it was a great roguelike. Yeah. Hate to see that review. Hey, look at that. 2 of my friends loved it. Rave Sage. Look at this guy. Everyone should seriously pick up this game. If you ever experience dungeon crawler style games and such, this game is a breath of fresh air. Rogue and Diablo 1, what's not to like? Man, I love this. I love both of these. I agree. I'm gonna die if you don't eat sushi. I'm just gonna die. Okay, I'm out. We're going over to Dingus's place. Have fun over there. I'm sorry that I may have like made people feel bad. I felt bad about it too. Like I thought about it, it's like I used to really love his reviews and his commentary. One of the few people that I would go to like on a daily religiously to see what his opinion was on a game. And we'll never get that back ever again. I actually feel like shit. Oh, a quote from the game. That's what you meant. I'm going to die if I don't eat sushi. Okay. Oh, it's an actual game. No. I'm going to die if I don't eat sushi. The fuck is this? What is this? No. What is this? Bruh. No. No, get out of here. Go to bed. Go to bed. Everybody go to bed. Go to bed or hang out over at fucking Dingus's place. Did I miss the street? Dwight. Sorry, Dwight. We just played a little bit of Raft and listened to DSP. It's okay. You didn't miss much. Trust me, you didn't miss anything. Everyone at Dingus's place. We love you guys. See ya. See you next time. Bye-bye.